And we're live. I don't know what happened to my guy. Country here, having issues. But bam, there he is, right there. Welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Cast. This is your host, formerly known as Bad Little Show. You see my at name on Twitter. Follow me there. See me for the win. Uh, my guy, Country on the right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share our social media platforms. We are
What's
here
up? What's
for
up?
Broncos as it is the most important game of the season. Broncos 8-2 sitting on top of the AFC West. And we go to Denver just to try to cut the deficit a bit to stay alive in the division. Country, how you feeling, man? We out the bye. Got a big time ball game this weekend.
Um, I miss football. Time to get back. I watched a couple games um Sunday, but not too many. Am I Saturday like that, or is that you?
I don't know. I don't hear you.
It's all good. What's up?
Not much, man. What up? What up, tailgater? But yeah,
Tailgater.
but yeah.
That's a nice name. Tailgater.
Foremost, man, it's DG first one to comment, man. Just want to congratulate you again, man. We saying all the prayers and everything, man. That's your first child.
Praying
As
for you,
a
gang.
because you definitely deserve to be a dad, man. So praying for you, my dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on that Godfather list. I know it's a long list, but I'm trying to get on
Yeah,
there.
we may have some work to do. But yeah, man. Let's go and start this off, man. Me and BG, he was the only ones holding it down for the post game show a couple weeks
I
ago.
appreciate it.
Post game.
I did thank DG personally for that. He was like, "What I do?" I was like, "Bruh, I wasn't wanting to. I didn't want to talk to nobody after the Buffalo." I said,
Yeah,
"Bro, I appreciate you doing that because I sure didn't want to talk about it." But
he was pretty
since we
pissed.
here, since we here, um, typical Buffalo Chiefs game. This is what we talked about. We talked about the whole week leading up to it. Are they going to try to win the game? Are they coming to win the game? Or are they coming to put something on tape? And then going to try to get Buffalo later in the year. And you seen what the effort was. You seen what the game plan was. Every time the Chiefs play Buffalo, somebody got a tweet, and it's a lot of people that DMAC, of course. DMAC is part of the team, so of course we talked to him. Daniel Harms, Matt Verderam, um, Briscoe, I would put in there. Who else? Who else does like film breakdowns? Nate Tice,
Caleb
um,
James. Shout out to
Caleb
Caleb.
James, CJ Scoops, Ron Cup. Few of the guys that we mess with, or friends of the show or whatever. They always go, and then the first thing they say is, "I've never seen this from Kansas City before." Every year we play Buffalo. Look, okay, from now on, I either want to play Buffalo at the end of the year or play them in the beginning of the year. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of playing Buffalo. I'm really tired of playing Buffalo. And I already know we got to play them next year. It's already set in stone that we playing them next year. But uh, man, you John, yeah. And that's another thing. That's another thing. You know Buffalo's gonna beat Kansas City. And they're gonna be the talk of the town. And then you know what they're gonna do? Lose a game they're not supposed to lose. And Miami didn't beat them. Miami whooped their ass, which is why. How did y'all lose 30-13 to Miami? Miami want to fire their coach, bro. Like they want to. But
I don't know. I'm hearing a little different.
I feel somebody needs to be fired in Miami. I
I mean,
mean,
they
keep
did
Mike
fire the
McDaniel.
GM. They did fire the
Keep Mike
GM.
McDaniel. I mean, what's his name? Mike McDaniel's, right?
Yeah, yeah, might be damn.
I'm thinking of Josh McDaniel. Another. He's doing good though too, right? He's doing good doing.
Yeah, man, Drake May, MVP candidate.
Yeah, but anyway, a Buffalo game, bro. It's typical Buffalo game. Kansas City, Buffalo. But Buffalo is on the verge of Everybody talking about the Chiefs better get it together. Buffalo better get it together because I can see Tampa Bay coming in there and beating them this weekend. Um, and they look very vulnerable right now. So I wouldn't be. That's why I hate losing to Buffalo because why did we lose that game? You know what I'm saying? Like if Miami can smack you up 30-13, I know we can smack you up 30-13.
That's the frustrating part. That's the
That's the
frustrating part
frustrating
about the
part. It's
loss.
like I know we can beat that game because they scored 21 points in the first half, right?
Yeah,
What was the end of what was the end of the game? What was the score?
28-21.
So that means we only gave up 7 points in the second half.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
And then
Yeah.
and Patrick Mahomes played his worst game. Like that's one of the worst games I've seen him play
Man.
prepared.
But we said this last year, and the year before, and the year before that. Every time we play Buffalo, they throw out this game plan that you've never seen before. They running. I think CJ was like, "Bro, or it was somebody like, man, we running like 4 verticals. Like, why are we running 4 verts? Like, what? We've never done this. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do things they never do before. Buffalo is hurting. Their whole defensive line was messed up. And guess who hit Mahomes 15 times? And it's not just because there was some injuries, but it's not just because man, Jalen Moore and Jawan Taylor were getting abused out there. I don't know what it was about, especially Bosa. Like, man, Bosa, old ass. I'm one play away from busting my hamstring open. Bosa, man, come on, man. Come on, man.
He's familiar with us. He was
He's
healthy.
very familiar with us, but I don't know. And the rookie said that we were yeah, he is good, but he's rarely healthy. But the rookie said that Worthy was tipping off his plays and all that stuff, which even if he was, and I think Carrington said we'll ask him about somebody said this, or it might have been Alex Gold. No, it might have been Cody Tapp that said it. It was on Cody and Gold's show. If Worthy was giving off tails, why would you say it loud in the media? Why would you even let him know that you know? It's like, hey, country, every time you wear your black hat, we lose. You know what I'm saying? So I would never wear my black hat again if you tell me. Like, why would you tell me? You know what I'm saying? Oh, God. Trey just did a whole show. Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen, this is
saying,
what
dude,
I got to
that's
go
a
through.
red shirt
Trey
pie.
just did a whole podcast of his own. Trey has his own podcast. Trey was hired to do a college football podcast. So now, even though we got guests on our show, Trey be like, man, y'all didn't send a link. Y'all didn't want me to be on the show. It's like, Trey's funny, man. Trey is hilarious. No, we don't need you off that lemonade and mixing with Carrington. Don't give me the sad face, bro. Don't do that. Trey's funny. Trey's funny as hell. But
Trey, we'll holler at you next week, man.
yeah, we might
Yeah,
if we
yeah.
can have a
It's
good.
nothing guaranteed. Okay, nothing guaranteed. All right.
Right. He just want
Look,
to come
look,
in and shoot the shit with us.
and look. We open the door to everybody for the post game show anyway.
Yeah.
But anyhow,
Um. Yeah. Everybody does post game, bro. Or everybody should. Like I said, bro. Typical Buffalo game. I'm not mad about it. I just feel like losing that game, and this is what we talked about all week. Just puts you behind the 8 ball at a certain. You have no room for error, for real. I had you. I forgot your schedule prediction, but I had him at 13-4.
yeah, I said 12-5, and then I asked everybody. I mean, would y'all be surprised if it's 11-6?
Okay, damn, I didn't know you remembered it like that, but okay, cool.
Yeah.
So in my prediction, they can't lose no more games.
It's
It's
gonna be very
over. You
tough.
can't lose any more games.
It's gonna be very tough.
Um, not really. They do you got a schedule?
Yeah, I got it in front of me. I mean, we got the
Okay, all
Broncos.
right. Let's read off. Okay, so they got Buffalo. They got Denver and the
Yep,
Colts.
yep.
Who's after that?
Let's see. After that, we got the Cowboys on Thanksgiving.
Cowboys on Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
All right, what's after that?
The Texans doing the Texas two step.
Doing the Texans. Another difficult game, but Texans are really banged up right now. Okay, go ahead. Who's
They got
next?
the best defense in football, in my opinion. You got the Chargers at the crib.
Okay, gotta win that one.
You got the
Chargers are Chargers are doing their usual thing. All right, that's 5 games. Chargers. Who else?
you got the Titans in Tennessee.
Okay, you should win that. You got to win that. And that's it.
And then you got the Broncos at the crib. They probably gonna determine the division if we win this Sunday.
Yeah. D-Max circled that game as the indication of who wins the West. Is gonna win that game,
And I agree with him on that. And then we got the Faders to round out the season.
and that's the last game. So we got 8 games left. All of those are winnable.
Yeah, nothing's guaranteed though, but yeah.
Nothing guaranteed. No, we're not. We're not counting our chickens before they hatch. But all of those are winnable games if they bring not their A game, but if they bring their B game. All of those games are winnable to me. It's no dominating defense in there. The Broncos probably the best defense, and then the Texans.
I'm about to say, hold on, Broncos and Texans. I mean, I got the Texans on everybody.
Both of them have questions about their offense. Um, how does it feel to be bad? Good luck, Chuck.
Hey, listen, we about to test that theory during this stretch run, Tailgater. I mean, it's been good during this run, so hey.
um, they need to go at least 6-2 over these next 8. They got to go 6-2, and
Yeah, it's at best. At best.
that
6
means all of these are AFC. All of them are really AFC opponents,
except the Cowboys.
except the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
So if they win all the AFC games and lose to the Cowboys, I could give. I don't care. I really want to beat the Cowboys, but okay. So here's the scenario.
Okay.
You got 8 games left. You lose to the Cowboys, but you win the rest. You want to do that, or do you want to just beat the?
Hey, listen, it don't matter how they do it, bro. I mean, I really want us to win all the divisional games. I don't
Yeah,
want us
you
to win anything, bro.
gotta can't lose a divisional game at all.
But the
You
rest
can't
of
drop one.
But the rest of these games, I mean, look, the Colts, yeah, I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, you know the history with us and the Colts in the regular season. And then like the Texans, you know, they got the best defense in football. I mean, it could probably be possible we drop one of those 2 games.
Yeah. Um, coming off a bye week, and I think they usually play better in the second half. That goes for offense and defense. So I think Denver is in trouble because they're coming off a bye week, and all they heard for the last 2 weeks is, y'all, it ain't ready. Y'all not there. Y'all not what y'all used to be. All that type of stuff. So I think Mahomes heard that. So let's see if he uses that for motivation. The whole revenge season is not going the way that people planned it out, but let's see. Let's see how they come out in the second half. Got to be more consistent. Get this offense back cracking. Start spreading it around again. Get Rasheed Rice involved. Get Travis involved. Travis is like leading the league for tight ends or whatever. Like it's just everything's in front of you, and the Chiefs are champions. They know how to play as champions. They know how to win as champions. They know how to carry themselves as champions. So time is now. Your back's against the wall. Like I said, you can't afford. Yeah, Denver does have a lot of injuries as well. Um, you can't afford to drop a game. You can't afford to have a C level game from either side. So you got to go out there and put it all on the table.
Yeah.
Some cranberry and pomegranate juice. It's delicious.
But
No
yeah,
sugar.
but like in regards to the Bills game that just happened, like at the end of the day, man, we know what it is with them. This is like 5 years in a row. This is like the 5 years in a row, or the last five matches in a row they beat us in the regular season. But until they do something in January, I'm not concerned. I mean, you guys saw how they looked in that Dolphins game, and it was very frustrating because the Dolphins they actually committed to running the football, and you saw the results. A Chain took over in that fourth quarter, closed out the game. I feel like we could have did something similar with Kareem, but we just love the troll against the Bills, man. And like, I just want to go back to Patrick Mahomes' performance, man. Like, I'm not saying it's all of his fault, but some of those hits he did take was him holding the ball too long. I mean, you can't blame it on offensive line. You can't blame it all on the play calling. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at the film, like Patrick did have some guys open that he missed. Like when the refs inexplicably called intentional grounding when the pass actually got deflected. He had Noah Gray running across the middle wide open. I mean, that was a huge miss right there. And there was another one where he was just looking at Rasheed Rice all the way. And I think it was on fourth down. And like Xavier Worthy was wide open and he never looked over there to Xavier. Like he was just locked in on Rasheed all the way. So I mean, that's some of the things right that we saw
I'm
from
telling you, bro. Every Buffalo game is. Why would Pat do that? He never does that. Why wasn't Pat running? He's been running all year.
But another thing, speaking of running though, man, like Kareem Hunt, he had a good game. We just didn't give him enough touches. We ain't
I
about to
mean,
give
the
him
boy
the
was
football.
getting eight here, 13 here, 7 here, 8 here. Are y'all gonna run the ball? They only ran the ball 6 times in the second half. It's always it's just the Buffalo Bills. They gon' you know what? From now on, I think D-Mac said this, and I'm piggybacking off D-Mac. I am never picking the Chiefs to beat Buffalo in the regular season ever again.
And look, and I didn't want to pick the Bills, but I was like, look, the Chiefs is going to show me different, man, because I
They
just had
don't
a
want to
feeling.
beat
I had a
Buffalo. They
feeling.
don't want to.
I had a feeling it was going to happen, bro. I mean,
We
that's why
talked about it. We talked about it on the last show. How are they going? They can win this game. How are they going to approach this game?
Mm-hmm.
Do they want to win it?
Mm-hmm.
Are they going to play vanilla? Or are they going to play with no effort, no energy? Well, you know,
It was vanilla again,
it is
man.
what it is.
So yeah, man. It's this on the Denver this week, and we got some reinforcements returning. Josh Simmons, he was gone for a month. Everything situated. Prayers out to him, whatever his situation was. It's good to see him back in practice, and we definitely need him because we're going against a Denver pass rush of Nick Bonito and Jonathan Cooper, who's one of the best duos in the league. Nick Bonito, I see he's lined up like 80% of the time where Josh Simmons lines up. So left side offensive line, you'll see Nick Benil for the most part. I'm interested to see how Denver adjusts if Josh Simmons has his way in the first half against Nick Benito. I'm interested to see like if that happens, like is Denver gonna move Benito all over to the other side of the field some to maybe test out Jawan Taylor. So that's gonna be interesting to see right there. So how you feeling about Josh being back with us this week?
Um, Welcome back. We missed you. We know you had some personal stuff to handle, some family stuff, man, and we still praying for you and your family. But it's time to get back to work. You here, lock in, get focused. It's time to finish this year off right. Um, if I hopefully he comes back how he left. He pitched a shutout on the way out. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he comes back the same way he left. A big challenge right out the gate. throwing you right back in the fire, and we're gonna see where it goes from there. And I see our guest is here. You want to bring him in?
Yeah, so yeah, let's get to it, man.
Late as usual.
Right, he's been known as the king of controversy at times, man. We
Good.
welcome back our friends of the show, Carrington Harrison of 96.5.
The Howard Stern of Kansas City.
Howard Stern. What's good, C Dot?
Opie and Anthony.
Please, please don't spread these lies. What controversies have I been in?
Bro,
Oh,
we done
buddy,
quite a
we've
bit.
heard,
Full time
we've
here,
heard things.
quite a bit.
You don't
I'm
like
not,
people.
I'm not in no controversy, man. I'm a very peaceful individual, man. That's what I am.
Are
I'm
you?
at a
Are you?
yeah. I'm a very
I
peaceful
can't
person.
tell.
I'm a very peaceful person. I just try to do the show and live my life. That's all I'm trying to do. So I'm not a part of any controversy. None of that.
Hold on, Carrington. The test result says that's a lie.
I'm not here to bother nobody. I'm here to talk about the Chiefs with y'all, with my brothers, people I love and care about.
So you going out for a nice walk in
A
the city.
a nice brisk
Well,
walk.
I'm walking into my building right now. I just didn't want to call late and then have country bother me about it. So I would have waited like 5 minutes, but then I don't want them to send me no text like, "Oh, why didn't you call?"
So you good, man.
So boozy. I don't get it. I don't know why you would think that.
That was about to
Please don't
happen.
please
Where
don't show
Boogie
your
at? How y'all ain't
address.
got the whole team? You telling me for a game like this, y'all ain't got everybody?
Well, Boogie, his schedule changes, so
Oh my
he's
goodness,
gonna
y'all
be
not taking
rotating
this game
now.
seriously.
Bookie is at the
He's at,
General Motors like
he's at the
oh
job, man.
we oh
He's at the job, man.
oh.
So
Uh, let me hop back on here. I need to use my phone. Oh, I'll be back. I'm coming back.
Yes, please.
all
We
right,
don't want
man.
to know your address.
All right, bro.
Somebody be pulling up in this parking lot. You know,
Right.
Carrington.
Yeah, scared to want to let y'all know he's here. But anyway, yeah, man.
Beer juice all over the place.
Stupid.
Oh, what you say? What you say?
You was finished. You was wrapping things up with Josh Simmons, though.
Oh, no, I hope Josh comes back on the same type of time that he left. Um, so I'm gonna give him a little bit of grace. He probably got a game or two of grace for me because just to get back in the swing of things. Like I said, Nick Bonito is a hell of a first test. Like I would have preferred he came in on an easier team, but shit, it don't get no easier from here. And plus, we everybody's Super Bowl anyway, so it's gonna be hard. You know what I'm saying? So come back fresh, come back with your mind renewed. You had a month off to handle your situation, a serious situation, and judging off the rumors, I'm definitely praying for you, bro, and your family. But it's time to go back to work. So time to get it. You gotta ain't no excuses, bro. This is the NFL.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That was
So
my fault right there.
that was bro went dark.
Yeah, I'm pushing buttons and stuff. But yeah, we got him back, man. So Carrington, we were just talking about Josh Simmons, man, when you had hopped up on
Can I
at
ask
them
Country a
saying the practice.
question?
Oh, shoot. Here
Here
we
you go,
go.
do roll the show per usual. I'm not surprised. Go ahead.
Country, do you think the Chiefs would have won if Josh Simmons had played?
Against Buffalo.
Yeah, against Buffalo.
I'm in I'm at the part where I think the Chiefs don't give a damn about beating Buffalo in the regular season. And they will willingly take that loss to prove a point.
Yeah,
He would have made a difference. I think they would have it would have looked better. It damn sure would have looked better because Jalen Moore was cruising along. He had a little rocky road in Houston in Washington, but he was fully exposed in Buffalo. I don't know what it was about Buffalo, but him and Jawan Taylor both had their worst games of the season.
Yeah, so
Buffalo
like
got dogs.
Yeah, but Buffalo did a good job studying the tape because, like, if you get into Jalen Moore's chest, that's when his weaknesses get exposed, and so they did a good job getting to his chest. They also did a good job getting to Jawan Taylor's chest too. So,
Yeah. Did they both have to have? Look, did they both have to get into their chest at the same time?
hey, it is what it is,
That,
man.
that was Juwan's worst game in America. He had a worse game in Brazil, but this is the
Oh,
worst
it's his worst.
American game he's
His
had.
worst game in America is crazy.
His worst
Worst game
American
in
game in
America is
years.
crazy. All right, I'm settled in. I apologize for the late start, but I got nothing but free time to talk to y'all, man. I'm happy
Hey,
to be
you
here.
know
I'm
how
not the
that
king of
goes.
no controversy. Stop spreading that. I'm promoting nothing but positivity in life, man. That's all I'm promoting, man.
I don't know, man. I
I'm
don't know.
promoting
About
nothing but
positive thoughts,
positivity,
so
man.
I'm not sure about you, man. I'm not sure about you at all, bro. But anyhow, man.
Where's
Yeah.
y'all team at, bruh? Just where's your
What team?
team?
No,
The
man,
team.
forget all that. Cause I want to give you your flowers. Cause I'm
Uh-oh.
glad,
This
what
is
I'm
the
saying,
first.
you spun the whole debate with Lance on Chief concerns, and you gave Chiefs content creators an opportunity to do anything on the radio. So salute to you, man.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk a whole lot about that.
You don't have
Just
to.
I really don't. Yeah, I don't want anyone to think that I don't support what you guys do. I definitely do. I got a lot of respect for what you guys do, and I said in the podcast, and I feel like this message got lost along the way, and maybe that's partly my fault why it got lost. But man, I support anybody. Everybody has the right to make a podcast or a blog or whatever you want to do, man. I support it. Country knows I have been supportive all the way. I've come on when y'all want me on. I'm happy to do it, man. So
Yeah,
that's
you
what I
were here
want the
when we
message
had
to be.
30 followers. So
That's what I want the message to be.
he still doesn't. He still hasn't subscribed to our podcast, but
How do you know?
I don't know. I'm just talking. I'm just trying to keep the
I mean,
controversy going.
I watch it on Twitter. You want me to subscribe to the like Apple Music one?
No,
Um,
to the YouTube. I don't even
mainly
know what our
YouTube.
I'm not
Apple.
subscribed on YouTube. I thought I was.
I'm just, dude. I'm joking.
Oh,
You're.
I really thought I was. I feel bad if I
I'm
wasn't.
trying to make you controversial. You came in like a
Oh,
nice guy.
leave me alone. I'm
Nobody want to
not
hear
no
nice
controversy.
Carrington.
I'm
I
not
want to
part
know
of
the
no
bad stuff.
controversy.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
was about to
part of
ask you,
any.
what's up with the Tyrone Bigham Scully though? I was just about to ask you that.
Hey, Joe
Let me keep
Rogan.
it. Yo, I'm not joking. I went as Tyrone Biggums one year for Halloween. I got the picture. I'll
I
show it
bet
to
you
you.
Oh
did.
God.
I bet
Did
you
you,
did.
I
you have
did. I'm
ashy
serious. I got the
lips?
picture. You want me to? I can send it to you. You want me to send it to you?
I'm a crackhead, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, whatever he is, is whatever
I
he is.
really did, man. Y'all
All
watching
right,
Thursday
man.
Night
Let's get
Football?
down to business. I'm tired of playing with you.
Country, it
What
doesn't
is
matter.
the?
You're picking the Chiefs to win. It doesn't
How do
matter.
you know? You
Country,
picked
you've
the
never
Chiefs to
picked against the
win today.
Chiefs. You've
You
never
picked the
picked
Chiefs
against
to
the.
win today.
You are going to pick the Chiefs.
I had the Chiefs going 13-4 this year.
Yeah, but you never pick against them in an individual game. I'm not denying at the beginning of the season you picked them 13-4. There is
It's
no
called
chance that you have
branding,
picked them.
Carrington. I don't know if you know this about branding.
Hey, Carrington, you
I
wanna know
got
what's
my
crazy?
narrative,
I
bro. I
just had a
stuck
Hold
to
whole
on.
my
message
narrative.
about this. I just had
Carrington,
a message about it.
you wanna know what's crazy, Carrington?
That was a
Country
callback, bro.
Country got so mad during the episode one time. I can't remember which game he was previewing, but he actually picked against the Chiefs. He was like, man, I'm picking against the Chiefs this time. I'm sick of y'all, man.
Yeah, the
I'm
first
tired of
game we
this
won,
team."
the Giants game.
Yeah, it was the Giants game.
Country, the thing is,
Yeah,
I don't have any problem with you being the hopeful optimist. I really don't. I find it
that's
funny.
my role. That's my
No, that's
role.
fine. I just don't like after the Chiefs lose, you'll be mad that people are critical of why they lost. You see it, Chuck. Am I lying? It'll
Nah,
be
you're
just a
not.
gang of tweets. Y'all
Nah.
always do this. Well, you always do this. You do the
I,
same thing that they do. Y'all not
yeah,
any
but
different.
but this is the thing. I can't. When does the past reflect? Like, I mean, I don't. I've seen it all before. You've seen them go into Buffalo and look like nothing like no other game they played all season. You've seen this story before, right?
No, I agree. But one thing that we've talked about on the show that I think you have to at least factor in, if the Chiefs lose this game, we are going to have to, but we're going to have to talk about the Chiefs differently. Every game in the Mahomes era, they have had a chance to win the division. If they lose on Sunday, the division conversation's over. The Chiefs are a wild card team. So, like, the
Right.
analogy that I made earlier in the week talking about it is, I hate to bring KU up, but I got to make the point, is every year in the NCAA tournament, KU used to be a 1 seed or a 2 seed. You don't really got to do some well if they get hot scenario if you're a 1 or a 2 seed. You're one of the best teams in the NCAA tournament. Of course, you got a chance to win. This is the difference to me, to keep the analogy, is the difference in the Chiefs being a 1 and 2 seed or like a 4 or 5 seed in the NCAA tournament. You can make the Final Four as a 4 or 5 seed. It's not impossible. That happens every year. But like, the Chiefs have never been that before. They could be. I don't want to say they're going to be. In this scenario, they would be 5-5 in week 11, like with just one good win against a team that was pretty banged up. So, like, I feel like they always do this. It sounds great. If they win, of course, they always do this. It doesn't matter. They lost to Buffalo. They had a bye week in the division. They flexed their muscle. If they lose, man, we got to have some conversations about the Chiefs. And it doesn't matter what they did back then. Are they a championship team now? And the schedule being easier in the second half of the season, to me, doesn't completely put away if you think this team can put together 3 games to find themselves in San Francisco, because at least so far this season, they have not done that. Now, we'll see if that's the case. You got Denver, you got Indianapolis. So it's obviously still time to kind of prove us right or wrong in this, but this team can't completely live off what the 2024 and 2023. You got to put your own work in. And the 2025 Chiefs in, the work starts tomorrow, or I guess Sunday, against Denver.
Yeah, you mentioned about the schedule. I don't know. I don't know if we can necessarily say the schedule is like easier during the back end because, like you mentioned, I mean, there's the
It's easier.
It is.
It's easier in the back end. They play
I mean-
Tennessee, bro.
Tennessee in the Ravens.
Besides them, you got to take
Houston at home. Like they play, and I think Houston's kind of tough, competitive.
Yeah,
You
they
got
got
to
the
think
best
there.
defense in football.
I mean, there was a stretch there. I mean, those first couple of weeks, you played the Chargers in Brazil. You played the Eagles that the Chiefs just don't match up well against. You went on the road against the team in the Giants. Remember, the Giants were coming off that game against the Cowboys, so we didn't really know kind of what to make of the Giants, and they were kind of competitive. So, yeah, I mean, the first half of the season had a lot of mines and pitfalls, and the Chiefs weren't 100% healthy. They didn't have Rashee Rice. I mean, I think you give them like a measure of grace. But like now, I mean, their back is up against the wall. Like this is, in terms of percentage, what this means. This is one of the biggest swing games that the Chiefs have had in the Patrick Mahomes era. The Chiefs just always find a way to win this game. I don't care how. It doesn't have to be pretty, but you just got to figure out a way to have more points than the Broncos at the end of the afternoon, and we'll see if they do.
Let me
All
ask you
right,
this.
so if they win
Okay.
ugly 17-14,
Don't matter. It don't matter.
I want to know what's the tagline coming in. The drive with Carrington Harrison at 2 p.m. What's the headline that day if they win 17-14?
The king stay the king. We have seen this pop up every year. There is a new team that they tell you is a threat to the Chiefs. We've been doing this now for 8 years. At one point, we thought it was Houston. It was Cleveland. We kept telling that same Baker Mayfield story for 3 years about the one time they played in college. The king stay the king. Denver has everything the Chiefs have in this game. They're at home. It's not like they're coming off a short week. Now, they didn't have a bye, but they played on Thursday Night Football. They had 10 days, biggest home game. The tickets is going for $300 to sit in the upper level. Denver has this game circled and has this game marked. They got a chance to, like, we haven't seen a team with a chance to deliver a kill shot towards the Chiefs in the regular season. Denver has a chance to deliver a kill shot. If you're 9-2 and the Chiefs are 5-5, I don't want to talk about the division no more. The division conversation is over. So yeah, I don't care how the Chiefs do it. If the Chiefs win the game, the king stay the king, and the expectation is going to be that the Chiefs are going to win the division.
But ain't that what I do every week? What you just
No,
did?
I agree. I'm saying is if the Chiefs lose, you will be MIA for 2 days on Twitter.
Oh,
Bro,
no,
I remember. I forgot
can't
what it
dust
was.
smoke.
No, it was a time I could even show you the thing. I hit up D-Mac, and I'm like, Bro, Country talking about the verses with no limited cash money. That's how bad the Chiefs got beat last week. You don't even want to talk football.
Hey,
You don't even want to talk football. You was on there, bro. I'm telling you, bro. CP, and he was on here talking about Magic and Mr. Fiend. I'm like, bro, the Chiefs got you down bad, bro. Chiefs got you down bad.
I needed some enjoyment. I needed something positive.
I feel you, bro.
I'm gonna get D-Mac ass for that though. I didn't know that.
I can show you the thing. It was either him or Boogie. I can't remember who it was. But I hit him
Lies,
up. I'm like,
lies.
but I'm like, bro. I was like, Country ain't even tweeting about the Chiefs right now. He talking about
It's hard, bro. It's hard. The role. Sometimes I regret the role that I took on.
Okay.
Sometimes the branding of being an optimist. Sometimes it's pure chaos on the timeline, and it's that Jon Snow meme of me pulling out my sword, and 1,000 people are rushing to me with horses and swords of their own.
I agree, but I'm saying is sometimes you don't even really tell us why we shouldn't be worried. You just get mad that people are worried.
No, I'm saying if I've seen this movie 1,000 times, don't be mad at me because I'm sitting back eating my popcorn. I've seen this movie before.
I'm with you, but I think the beautiful thing about sports, and I agree with you. Like, I'm not here picking against the Chiefs. I think they're going to win this game. But I think the beautiful thing about sports is just like you never kind of know when it ends, right? Like, we all watch the NBA. If I told Charles a couple of years ago, hey, Denver's not going to come close to winning another championship, he'd be like, man, you crazy. They got the best player in the league, and they got Jamal Murray, and it's kind of over for Denver. Like, anybody think Denver's winning a championship? The Celtics. We was debating if the Celtics was going to be a dynasty. Man, their best player pops his Achilles. That's the end of their season. Bro, the Pacers were in game 7 of the NBA Finals. They have one win so far this NBA season. I'm just saying is, as many times we can say we can see the movie, you never know when the movie can end. It's like a crime movie. But like the main character can just get instantly killed at any moment. You know what I mean? Like you have absolutely no clue. So I hear what you're saying. So like I think that like gives them a measure of benefit of the doubt. I don't think you need to overly panic every time that they lose. And I am with you that social media creates whenever a team wins, they're the greatest. And then when a team loses, they gotta fire their coach. Like Matt Nagy's been fired 6 times by Chiefs Kingdom.
Charles wanted to fire him all
for sure, of course.
Hey, I still want him gone.
I mean, Charles has fired Alex Smith, Andy Reid. He's told Clark Hunt to sell the team. Like, bro, so I'm with you. I will give you this. You are even keeled when things are going wrong. I will give you that. I will 100% give you that.
I seen Charles in that Jungle Law plane.
Stupid. But no,
That's
but Carrington outlined. Yes, I did get a little outrageous a while back. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just even because, bro, I've seen 2-14. So what I know we're living on borrowed time, and one day they're gonna be 9-8, and everybody's gonna be like, "How did that happen?" But I'm gonna see that coming too. But I'm saying I've seen the depths of. I don't. You can look at.
They're gonna be 9-8, and you gonna
I've
tell us
seen
you saw
the
it
worst
coming.
of this.
Stop.
I've seen the worst of it.
You're gonna be the
He's
last.
saying it now.
I asked a couple of years ago. I said, "You guys want this great talent that you're looking for? We might have to suck one year to get it. If you want that top 15 pick, we might just have to suck to get that one year. If you want a top 10 guy, you can't be wishing that the star player is going to get caught with weed in his bag and fall to you in the second round."
I can't believe Country is saying that sometimes you got to suck to get what you want. That's nuts.
I can't stand you. I can't stand you.
Is that not what he said? Chucky, is that not what he said? Is that not what he said?
He said that, but come on, man.
He said sometimes you got to suck to get what you want. That's
Come
what he
on,
said.
man.
That's what he said.
It's not entirely a lie. It's
Look, Carrington,
not
let me
far
ask
from
you this. Let me ask you this, Carrington.
I had no clue Country was Joy Taylor out here. I didn't know that was the vibe.
Yo! Hey, that was your crush. That was your crush one time, C-Dot.
No, that
was your
wasn't.
crush
She
one
still
time.
is. She still
But
is.
he's not
He said he don't
controversial. Yeah.
She is still.
You said he
Yo,
don't
you wanna know?
choose.
You wanna know right now who's moving high on my list? She been on my list for a while, but she having a great week.
Let's see.
That one, that Kaiser girl that used to be in the WNBA. They used to date
Oh,
Jalen Brown.
the girl that's in Playboy?
Yeah, she's a baddie, bro.
Hmm.
Let me ask
Yeah.
you this: how long ago can you be in the WNBA but not play to say you are a WNBA player, bro? You ain't been in the league for a year and a half. How long do you get to say you a WNBA player? You're not in the league.
They named her as the first professional player to be on Playboy magazine. I said she ain't been to W in like a
Yeah.
year and a half.
Yeah,
No, not at
she
all.
need to start putting former in her
For
body.
sure.
Right.
She a current baddie though.
She do look
No,
good though.
no.
Yeah, I'm telling you, she one of the coldest in the game right now.
But
Very
let me
nice,
ask
tasteful shoot. Very
yeah,
tasteful.
yeah. But let me
Very
ask you
tasteful.
let me ask you this, Carrington. So like as far as like regular season games during this Mahomes era, Chiefs football, like where do you put it? Top five, top three of like levels of importance?
I think this is funny enough. We have this topic. I don't want nobody to say I stole this topic from anybody.
Yeah, you stole it from
We
Corinne.
we have this topic coming up tomorrow. I think this is
Okay.
number two. I think the Patriots, not the Patriots game, the Chargers game from a couple of years ago. I can't remember exactly when it was. I'm gonna do the research on it tonight. It was like late in the year, Thursday night football, the Kelsey walk-off touchdown.
The
Yeah, I
overtime.
know
I
what
think that's
you're
the
talking about.
biggest. I think that's the biggest regular season game that they've had. I think this is number two.
It's in my. It's in my.
This is a massive swing. So if the Broncos win, they'll have a 91% chance of winning the division. If the Chiefs win, they'll have a 51% chance. So think about it. I mean, we're talking about this is a 40%. The odds are not in your favor if you are the Chiefs to win the division if you lose this game. They're not in your favor at all.
And
So
I said this
so
about
hold
Denver
on. Wait a
too.
minute. Hold on, Chuck. Let me get this out before I forget. So if the Chiefs lose, they can legit use the nobody believes in us card.
Yeah, I think you guys remember this was 2014, and it was the day of the wild card game. Remember the Chiefs smoked the Patriots that day. Remember they smoked them. And I
Yeah.
remember Trent Dilfer stood on the field at Arrowhead and said the Patriots dynasty is dead. That will be the conversation that people are having on Monday about Kansas City if they lose this game. Another take I have for tomorrow. The Chiefs have built up aura, right? They have built up aura over the course of the last 6 years. If you get handled the way that they got handled in the Super Bowl, and then you lose a gotta have it division game, hey man, the aura gone. At least the aura is gone in terms of other teams feeling like there is an aura. Think about KU. Like last year, hey, we can beat KU. Like it was not a fear going into it that KU is so much better than everybody else. Like sometimes KU has the psych. KU lost 2 games at Allen Fieldhouse last year. That don't never happen. The teams can go in
It's
there and feel like
rare.
they can give. Yeah, so like some of the aura is gone. You got to build it back. Like you can lose it and get it back. But yeah, if you're telling me in an 8-month span we have seen the Chiefs get smoked in the Super Bowl, be 500 through the first 10 games of the season, and lose the biggest game of their regular season. Hey, some of the Oregon, or it would just confirm that.
That boy was talking so crazy they cut his cable.
Yeah, he probably had a phone call.
They cut his internet off. He was talking crazy.
Oh, that's crazy. He probably had a phone call.
I got a phone call. I apologize.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's definitely
Sure
a
you
phone call.
did.
I swear to God, I got a phone call.
I know. No, I'm just playing with you. I
But
said you were
anyhow,
talking so crazy the internet cut you off.
No, I
back to what
wasn't.
you were
I
saying
promise.
though.
I
So
Back to
promise. No, I
yeah,
wouldn't. I wouldn't
go
do that
ahead
like
back to
that.
what you were saying though.
No, yeah, but no, that's what I was saying. I was just saying it's about an aura thing. Like it's that's why I've said in this game there are 2 doors. Door number one, Arrowhead Antsy, guys, it's funny. Door number one is everything stays the same. Like if the Chiefs win this game, nothing changes. Like they are 7-4. There's what 7-5 or 7-4 or what I don't know the record. 7-4, 7-5,
Yeah.
whatever. People look at them like they're the best team in the AFC, even though they don't have the best record in the AFC. If they lose, country might not be watching ESPN this week because I'm telling you, it will not be fun towards the Chiefs if they lose this week.
How
yeah.
could a team be a game above 500 and still be favored to win the Super Bowl?
I mean, Vegas kind of knows something. They
What
kind
does
of know
Vegas know
something.
that we don't know?
Man,
So this is the
I ain't
thing.
about to answer that.
No,
Kevin, you
this
about
is
to get
to
blocked.
answer
No
your question.
LeBron questions, bro. No
I'm
LeBron
not.
questions.
Yeah, I don't want to answer no LeBron questions with Chuck. No, the thing is gonna be Vegas can't sell the Chiefs at a discount because the public will jump on the Chiefs as a discount.
For
So
sure.
even if
Absolutely.
right now you don't think the Chiefs are gonna win the Super Bowl, you can't sell the Chiefs at 8-1, 10-1, 12-1. Hell, I'll put down $10 if the Chiefs can figure it out. And at 12-1 if they, win, or you can put yourself in a hedge possibility later on. So to me, some of the Vegas perception about the Chiefs is just protection because the public will bet on Kansas City if they go on sale. Like right now, you can get Indianapolis on sale. A lot of people aren't buying it. You can get certain teams on sale. The Chiefs don't never go on sale. So if they go on a sale, then you gotta bet them.
And here's another example of this too. You saw with the Baltimore Ravens, they didn't climb their way back into the AFC North. At 1-5, Vegas still had them Vegas still had them as like the favorite in the AFC
Yeah, a
North.
lot of that's because people don't believe in the Steelers.
Yep.
How funny would a Baltimore Kansas City Chiefs AFC game?
I want to see the
AFC
Chiefs play
championship
somebody
game.
new. We were talking about this. I want to see the Chiefs play one of these new money teams. I want to see the Chiefs play the Broncos, Patriots. I want to see them play somebody new just to see what
It
happens.
it is,
Yeah.
and don't quote me on this, but it is setting up for Kansas City versus New England in the AFC title.
Or what would be real good? I actually kind of want this to happen. I ain't even gonna knock on wood. I want to see what Chiefs fans are going to be like if they got to go on the road to Indianapolis to go to the Super Bowl. Because if there is one place that gives Chiefs fans a little shiver, a little spook, and you know it, country, it's playing the Colts in the playoffs.
It's
Y'all will
definitely
start
setting
telling
up
all
for
these
the
stories that ain't got nothing to do with present day. Chiefs fans will be a little spooked if they go on the road and play because that place has been a house of horrors for the Chiefs.
we did
It
retire
has.
Andrew Luck, though.
But that was an
Last time
arrowhead.
we went there. That was an arrowhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
But
That was the
Dang.
home first playoff game.
yeah, but here's my thing though. Yeah, with the Colts, man, I still like my chances regardless, because like Daniel Jones, even though he has won a playoff game in his career, he did with
He's
the
still
Giants against the
Daniel Jones.
Vikings. But the AFC is a totally different conference, and like we gotta see how Daniel Jones gonna react to playing in a high leverage playoff game if the Colts run game is unsuccessful. Like if a team shut down Jonathan Taylor, like how's Daniel Jones gonna respond in
Yeah,
that situation?
we have the answer. I don't even know why you're asking the question. We all
That's
know. We
yeah,
know.
I'm not.
Yeah.
We know he's
Yeah,
Daniel Jones. They're
yeah,
losing.
I'm right. So
They're
that's my
cooked.
thing. That's my thing.
And,
So
But I mean,
man, you said
Daniel Jones just might, or not sorry, Jonathan Taylor. This might just be his Derrick Henry takes him to the AFC Championship game. Like you remember a couple of years, what was that like 6-7 years ago? The
yeah,
Ravens were clearly the best team in the AFC that year, and they just went up against a dude who, I mean, we ain't seen Earl Thomas since. Earl Thomas got his career ended in front of all of us. He stiff armed that man so bad he spun him around. He
yeah,
spun him
that was wild.
around.
That was a
Yeah,
wild shit.
he spun him around.
yeah, last time we heard about Earl Thomas, it had nothing to do with football. But his wife
Yeah,
and his brother or something like that. But man, you
Oh,
said something on the show. You said
country, can I tell you something? I don't know if this happens to other people. I'm not even saying this 'cause I got like a lot of followers. This happens sometimes. But sometimes like a bot will just like randomly like a old tweet. Like an old tweet. And so a bot did that this week and it favored it. Me telling Boogie. So somebody had posted the Jonathan Baldwin working out video. And I,
oh
I
god.
told and I told Boogie, I was like, yo, country definitely had John Baldwin with 1,500 yards after this video dropped. I know country. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Gotta stay grinding,
Everybody knows
stay
that video.
working, stay grinding, stay working. I remember back then I felt like I was the only person that was like, this is corny. Like, bro, you recording yourself outside running at 4 o'clock giving us a motivational speech, bro. Come on now. I
dog,
was the
that was
only one to
funny.
say that.
That
I
It's
was
was
the
it's a
only
funny.
one.
it's a couple of interviews that I gotta have. I gotta have Jamal Charles one day. I gotta get Alex
Get
Smith one
Jamal
day.
Charles to do this. You ain't got his number?
We got his number, but
Yeah, I got to.
it
You
ain't
don't ever
worked out.
answer? You don't
But
be firing enough shots, country. That's y'all problem. Y'all don't fire
I
enough shots.
don't. I don't. I really
So
don't.
what are you doing then? What's
Um,
the point of it? You got to treat this just like chasing women. You got to fire shots. The worst thing they can say is no. You ain't only talked to one girl in your life and married her and had kids, but you talked to a
I had a
bunch.
player tell me no last week.
That's the game, though. We get turned down for interviews. Jim
Yeah.
Nance has said no to our show 8 times, but if he comes on 2 times out of the 10, that's a win for you. So
You
you
had him
can't look
today,
at it.
didn't you? Or was it
Yeah,
Fesco?
I'm
Yeah, he
saying
had him
no. We
early in
had
the
him on,
week.
but I'm saying is, I mean, we tried to get him for the Eagles game. Like you try to get him, he don't come on every single time. But yeah,
No, bro. No, bro.
so
No.
yeah, you can't take a no. A no, that's silly. You gonna hear way more no's. You gotta think. Every person that's been married, right? I don't know if you married or not, but I think you are, country.
I am.
Every
Yeah, he did.
relationship you had before you got married failed. Every single one failed. You kept dating though, right? And then you eventually found your wife and now you're happy. So yeah, I mean, you gonna hear no's. That's part of the game. You gonna hear rejection. It's not gonna work.
I've
Every
never,
person we ask to come on the show doesn't come on the show. Yeah, that's life.
yeah, I get it. Um, I do want
You
to
just gotta
interview
accept
Thomas
that they're gonna
Jones.
say no. I mean,
I
I
want
put
to
in a
ask Thomas
request
Jones
to give you an
exactly what
example.
happened.
I'll tell y'all this. I put in a request for Josh Simmons. The moment I knew he was coming back, I put in a request. It got denied.
Oh, you know that ain't happening. Not right now.
Yeah,
That'll
but you
happen
gotta try. You gotta try, right?
if he has a good game against Denver, he'll get one of those press conferences.
Yeah, I don't want a press conference. I want a 15-minute. Let's talk
You get
about it.
Mahomes. You get Mahomes every week.
I told them for the week I would switch and not have Mahomes and take Josh Simmons. I want the 15-minute what has been going on interview. You gotta
See,
Yeah.
that's
ask.
that.
He
See,
You
went
gotta
that's
that
that
ask.
exclusive.
controversy
He
right
went
there.
that
You
That's
gotta
that
exclusive,
ask.
man.
controversy.
You gotta ask. And they said no. I mean, I'm not mad if they said no, but you can't ask. The moment I saw the Instagram with Travis Kelsey when he engaged to Taylor Swift, you gotta ask. Hey, we
Yeah,
wanna interview him. They okay, no, okay, fine. I mean, I know they're gonna say no, but you gotta ask. Cause sometimes you get the yeah.
I shoot the shot. It's getting him to look at the DM that you shoot. I
Okay,
shoot
but
the
keep
shot.
shooting. I'm saying shoot 100 of
I
them.
keep shooting.
Shoot a
I keep
hundred of
shooting.
them, and then one of the times you'll get
All
pre-songs
right,
on
so,
you.
hey, Tyron Matthew, please follow me back so you can read my DMs.
He
Thank you.
probably called you a bitch.
Yo, are you drinking wine? What's going on? You just
Oh
called
no,
me.
I remember there was nothing crazier. Tyron Matthew was
How-
calling Chiefs fans bitches, and y'all was like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "Hold
Yeah,
on,
he
he
was
calling y'all a
unhinged.
bitch."
He was unhinged at times.
Bro, I'm telling you that's what
I still
yo
would interview Anthony Hitchens. I don't care.
yeah, for sure. You would take any form. But I'm saying is
I
that's when I
will.
knew this is when I knew people just have lost objective. Like he was making fun of Chiefs fans, and Chiefs fans was like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "Hold on now. He calling you a bitch, and you defending him calling you that?" I'm like, "Okay, all right, that's crazy to me. That doesn't
But
seem like something I would be on the side of defending."
nah,
People
shout
there
out to
asking.
Tyron though, man. I actually got to meet the dude. He was cool.
Yeah, I mean,
So
No, Tyler's a good dude. He got a
Tyron
podcast
Matthew.
now. Yeah,
Yeah,
Tyler's doing podcasts now. In the
every
Bayou.
former football player is doing what. This is the
hey, hey,
thing.
hey,
You
hey, I
you
got a
can't
question.
like football and not like Tyrann Mathieu. He's just one of those players that like if you don't like Tyrann Mathieu, I just don't really trust your football opinion. Tyrann Mathieu's sophomore year at LSU was one of my favorite college football years of ever. He was amazing his sophomore
Absolutely.
year.
I got a
And
question. I got
and like in hindsight, Tyrann Mathieu probably would have been a top 10 pick if we looked at weed now the way we did.
right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you remember like smoking weed was like the biggest thing in the world back in the day. Like, remember, like we used to like make fun of you if you failed a combine test because you smoked weed
Right.
back in the day. Don't nobody
Justin
care
Houston
now.
dropped he
Right.
dropped 3 rounds just for having a bag in his
You can think
bag.
of plenty because
Right.
remember Randy Gregory? Randy
Yep.
Gregory dropped like yeah,
For the
Yeah.
Cowboys.
smoking weed was like the scarlet letter back in the day. Like you smoke weed, oh you can't
Right.
play football. Like what are y'all talking about? That's
I
crazy
think
to me.
Laramie
Yeah.
Tunsil is still recovering from the gas mask.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
But
even
look,
smoke like that. But I don't. I mean, what is it? I just don't. I've never understood how you can support drinking alcohol but then be so anti smoking weed. It never made sense to me.
Same
but
thing.
but let me ask you this, Carrington. So like as far as like athletes having podcasts in general, do you think too many of them having podcasts now?
Yeah, I don't know if too many is the thing. I think what makes I guess maybe it's the best way of putting it. I think the entry point is low. So it's just easy for anybody to do. Like to start your own podcast, it probably takes what, $200? You buy 2 microphones, you buy a mixer, you can just do it. And if you're a celebrity that has access to other people, like if you're Tyrann Mathieu and you can call up Malik Neighbors to do your podcast or Odell Beckham, you know what I mean? Like it's an easy thing to do. So like that part's like I get that part of it. The thing that kind of makes me laugh is like the way football players treat the media when they play, and then they instantly become the media people that they hated. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't tell me how the media is so evil and all it is. And then when you get a chance to finally be the media, you do the exact same stuff that the media people do.
I'm a
That's the
media
thing.
guy though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's how they explain it too.
Yeah, like Draymond is doing that, and Patrick Beverly are doing that. Like, you can't be like, oh, I hate the way the media covers athletes. You cover athletes the same way that you think the media covers athletes.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I don't like about it. But yeah, I'm a big believer. Excuse me. I'm a big believer that the audience is gonna decide. Like, there's so many options, right? Like, there's so many options. If you're doing good stuff, the audience is gonna find it. Jeff T and his boys are doing good stuff. People gonna find it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah,
So
they got a
like,
good podcast.
what's that thing that Drake said? Like, all that bullshit is gonna go aside. You know what I mean? Like, only the quality music is gonna last. So yeah, I
don't
think that's
like
the same way with anything.
I don't like the controversy for the sake of controversy. I don't like the yeah, he's soft. I feel like Shaq did that a lot, where he was calling out JaVale McGee. It was just like,
I feel
why
like
you
Shaq
picking
let it
on
get
him?
personal. Like with Dwight Howard, I feel like he let it get
Yeah,
personal.
and then it was like,
And
why
to me,
you don't need to do that.
to me, that's why Charles Barkley, not Charles Penn, but like Barkley's criticisms, everything he says, comes from like a real place.
Right.
And I think that's why like Cam Newton, for example, like I think that's Cam Newton. Like I don't think Cam's putting on an act. I think Cam is himself, and I think people are drawn to that. The outfits, the hat. It ain't like Cam just started doing that to get attention. Like I think you've always kind of known Cam kind of had that personality, and
Did he always dress like that though?
He did. I've seen Cam in person a couple of times. Yes, he has for sure.
He's a big guy.
I will tell you this. Let me tell you a quick little story. I've seen 3 people in my career. I wouldn't say starstruck, but I was like, damn, that's so and so. Cause at this point, I've done it long enough. Like I've seen most of the people I'm supposed to see.
Right.
I saw Jameis for the first time right after Jameis won the Heisman. And was like, oh damn, that's Jameis. Like he won the Heisman, like damn, I'm still a college football fan, so that was cool. Jameis, I saw Cam Newton, and I was just like, oh my, like I love like Cam Newton at Auburn is my favorite. I would say Cam #1, Reggie Bush #2, my 2 favorite college football players. Like just amazing. I would say #3. I kind of got that way when I saw Matt Leinart because I just love that USC team. Yeah, I got that way when I saw Matt Leinart. I just was like, damn, that's Matt Leinart. And you want to know who really like I saw in person? I saw Christy Teigen in person one time. I seen her twice in person, but the second time I saw her, I was like, bro, I get it. Because the first time I didn't get it. I got it the second time. She was amazing in person.
Was she drinking?
No, she was cool.
Oh, okay.
She was cool.
You said she was drunk? You said she was drunk?
I didn't see her drunk.
Christy Teigen.
I've seen, but like
that's
most
John
of the
Legend wife, right?
Huh?
John Legend wife, right?
Yeah.
I
seen. She just comes off as a drunk to me. I don't know what
Taylor
it is.
Rooks. I've seen Taylor Rooks in person before she got like super big. It translates. It translates.
I've met a few football players. I met Tyrann Mathieu. I didn't want to be that guy.
Man,
Okay,
look. Forget the athletes for a sec. Forget the athletes for a sec, man. I'm trying to meet some of these women that be on TV, bro.
I met Brandon Flowers.
So, but nah.
Where are you, Charles? Where are you at?
Oh, sure. Hey, I'm in the whip right now.
Oh, you want to work? Are you going to
anyway,
work? Are you going to work?
nah.
Are you got a little late night team you got set up?
I wish. Nah, man.
Where are you
Marvin
going to
Gaye.
work? It's 9 o'clock on a Thursday. Why are you getting food? There ain't too many places you could
No,
be going.
no. I'm about to head to the crib, man.
Where
Carrington,
are
he's
you at
trying to
before?
avoid your question, and you keep asking more questions.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what I
but
said.
so
This
where were
he
you
always trying to
before?
derail the show. He always trying to derail the show,
Because I
man.
come on here
There
to
got to
talk. I come on here to
there got to
talk.
be something in journalism
Yeah,
school
about
that
any
says
and
don't keep
everything.
asking questions.
But I feel
See,
you.
this is the thing y'all don't understand. From the moment I wake up until about 6:30, the Chiefs of my life. So when I come on here, I want to talk about other stuff too. I want to talk about seeing Carrie champion, and I want to talk about the Chiefs with y'all. But I'm coming on here to talk about what I want to talk about. I'm not coming on here. I'm not coming on here for an hour and a half to just answer Chiefs Broncos questions. I
Hey,
don't know what's gonna happen. One team
listen.
gonna win, the other team gonna lose.
Listen. We like to switch it up too on this show sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? We don't talk about Chiefs all the time. I know it's themed about the Chiefs, but we switch it up, talk about other stuff.
All right, I got to
May not be
ask a
as
question.
often.
I'm gonna switch it up.
Anyway.
I've
Go ahead,
known
switch it up.
Carrington. I've known Carrington since he was a 610 Sports intern.
Long time.
Long time. When Danny was like, it's a dude named Carrington. And I said, Carrington. That's like, yeah, he's a nerd.
I remember the first time I met Danny. I'll tell y'all the story after you finish your
I
story.
love Dan. Shout out to Danny. Shout out to Danny. D Mac,
I,
my boy.
I
Not
can
the,
get
the other D
I can
Mac.
get Danny to do you guys podcast. Danny will do it if I
I
ask him
can
to.
get Danny. I'm not interviewing Danny.
That's
I
crazy.
love Danny though. That's my dog.
Y'all don't want Danny on Kingdom Cast. That's
That's
nuts.
how I feel I know I can get the Nick Wright interview because I'm close. I'm 6 degrees of separation away from Nick Wright.
It's hard for me to get a Nick Wright interview, and I was at the man's
I
wedding.
know he told me on Twitter he will give me an interview. I said, I know that means nothing in the court
I
of law.
gotta when I gotta talk to Nick, I gotta put out the APB. I gotta let it know, hey Nick, I need to talk to you.
When when do you feel like you're gonna make the next week? When is Kansas
Uh,
City too small for Carrington Harrison?
I'm
Let's get
very
into your
happy.
business right now.
I'm very happy.
Kansas City got to be the 35th market in radio. Come on.
I'm happy. I guess I will tell
It's
you.
two Americas.
No, I'll tell you the truth. This is, I mean, we on here, we talking. I got a little Savion Blanc, so I'm chilling. Um, the best piece of career advice I ever heard came from Frank Bowl. Me and Frank Bowl have like a
The
very, very
Godfather.
good relationship.
He's a legend.
Uh, he asked me the same question you asked me. I forgot where we were, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of thinking about what I wanted to do. He was like, I thought you'd have been gone by now, and I was like, I'm from here, like I'm happy. He told me something that it changed my life. He said, the goal I had in sports broadcasting was to make good money in a city that I felt appreciated me. And I hope you find that too. And it changed my life. Honestly. Um, yeah. So I got over. I feel like there was a time in my life where like I was like, man, Danny's doing this, Nick is doing this. Like, why am I not doing that? And I
Does
mean,
it
maybe
bother
that
you?
happens. And maybe that
Does it
happens for
bother
me.
you? Because the
It it
last
it,
two
it,
hosts of your show, the
it
last
does not
three,
bother me anymore. No, it does not bother me. I mean, I'm not gonna make it seem like there
me,
never was a time it bothered me. It definitely was a time that it did. It does not bother me today. No, not at all.
everybody in your spot has went national. DA, Nick,
But like,
Danny. Like,
I mean, I guess I have been offered multiple national radio jobs and turned them down to
I
continue to
heard
work
you
at
on
the time.
Sirius XM, so it's not like you're just. He's more than local. So I've heard
Yeah,
you on
no,
national
they've
stuff.
offered me a full time position, and I turned it down to continue to work at 610. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
After
very happy.
D-Mac's appearance on the radio, I think I could put him on radio. I think
I'm very happy.
he'd fill up a 2 hour. Hey man, if you happy, you happy. I'm just
No, I'm
saying,
very
I was just
happy.
wondering when Carrington's off the mic, does it get to you a little bit of like, damn, I should have.
No,
Look
it,
what
it
my
doesn't
boys
bother
are
me
doing.
anymore. No, it used to, like for sure. I reached a. I mean, I'll tell you guys the story. I won't tell you where. So I was unhappy with my contract. Was very unhappy. Um, and I was figuring out what I wanted to do. I didn't feel like I was getting a big enough raise. I was just unhappy. Um, it then became kind of known in the industry that I was unhappy with my contract. One city told me, a city that's bigger than Kansas City told me, you can pick any day part that you want and we will hire you. I never interview with nobody. They pick any day part you want.
Was it a cool city though?
You would think it's cool for sure. You would think it's cool.
What you mean? Me
Um,
personally would think it's cool, or
yes, you would think if I told you that city, like, oh wow, for real? Yeah, you would think that it's cool. I'll say this, it has an NFL and NBA team. How about that? On the East Coast. How about that? That's what I'll say. NFL and
oh,
NBA team on the East Coast.
I ain't mad
Uh,
at that.
so
Sounds
and I
cold.
yeah. So
And
then
you ain't doing no snow.
no, it is not. It is not cold. It is not cold. I'll say that it's not cold. And then there was another city. I mean, this city offered me, more money than I'd ever seen. Like, bro, you got to realize, I started doing this when I started working with Nick, bro. I was making $9.25 an hour. $9.25. So when a job throws you decent six figures to talk about sports, it blew my mind. You know what I mean? So I went to NFL game. They like put me in a suite. And I was like really weighing my options. And I remember I was flying back from the flight, and I asked myself, I was like, yeah, I like the city, everything's happy, but I was like, there'll be a Friday where I'm sitting here by myself and I don't know anybody. And I was like, well, I'd be happy doing that. And I had to be honest with myself, and I just said no. So then, I took the offer back, and we had a conversation or whatever. It ended up working out, but yeah, I'm happy. I feel like if it's meant to happen, it'll happen. I mean, at this point, I've done serious for long enough that, if you're a station and you're super serious about me, it's not like you need to see me have rating success in, Dallas in order for you to hire me. Like, if you think I'm good enough, you think I'm good enough. I'll tell you another thing. There was it's definitely created hurdles. There was a very popular media person that is currently in the news. Their agent reached out to me and wanted to represent me. And the first question was, do you want to move? And I told them no. And they just, that was kind of the end of it. They're like, we can't really represent you. We can't really set you up for things if you're only willing to live in Kansas City. I think Kansas City is an incredible place to live. I want my career to go down like I was the voice of Patrick Mahomes' career. I want that to happen. And I guess two other things. It will bother me if I'm not on the air for when the Royals open up a new stadium and the Chiefs open up a new stadium. Like, those stadiums have been such a part of our lives. And to not be here for those moments, it'll bother me. So yeah, so like, that's as honestly, and I guess I was vague about some things, but that's as honestly as I can answer the
No, it's
question.
cool.
I am very much at peace. I am very much happy. I love being in Kansas City. I love where I work. I love working with Rob. I love the radio station. I love the people that we have. I love the team that we have. Like, this is as happy doing radio as I've been since the days when it was me, Danny, Nick, Jared, Carm. Like, this is the happiest I've been doing radio since then. I feel very free. I feel very empowered at work. I'm trying to buy a house. Like, I'm in the process of trying to buy a house, man. I plan on. I want to live here
And that house
more.
project, that house process is that's a monster right there.
Yeah. So no, I'm happy. I can't say it any more than I'm very happy.
I mean, country been trying to get you to go. Country been trying to get you to go national big for so long, bro. And it's like
No,
Carrington's
no.
happy, man.
I
He's content.
want, because I'm not a hater, bro. I'm not, bro.
No, no,
Like,
no,
I want to
no. We
see.
get it. We absolutely get
Yeah,
it.
I want to see. I mean, because I'm feeling like I'm putting myself in that position of how how I feel about the podcast. I feel like we're good, but we're not big. We're not where we should be. You feel me? Like
Yeah, I feel the same way.
even and a lot of people tell me, bro, be happy of what you accomplished. I'll say their name. Ken Swanson reached out and said, dude, you're doing good. Relax, enjoy it. You don't enjoy it, country. You got 1,000 subscribers, bro. Like I don't even think we had 1,000. But he's
It's
like,
hard to
bro,
get there for sure. It's hard to get there.
he said, bro, like most podcasts do not even get to the level where you're at.
I
Like
don't know.
you're so I get your drive, I get it, but you know. So I've learned to like take notes of where I am at the moment of enjoying the moment of we just hit 1,000 subscribers. That's beautiful. Because when we first hit it, it was like, all right, well, I want 1,200 now. And then when I got to 1,200, it was like, I need 15. And now we're at 15, and I'm like, damn, 2,000 look good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sort of trying to be in the moment of enjoying the process. Because I look at other YouTubes, they got 50,000 subscribers, 20,000 subscribers, and I'm like, I think we put on just as good material. We got just as many guests, interviews, and contributions, and we should be at the same level, but we're not. So I'm happy about it, but I'm not satisfied.
Yeah, I mean, I think in some ways, man, you want to know what kind of changed my perspective on things? It was learning how to sew. And it was learning how to sew. And I realized you're gonna laugh at me, but this is the truth.
No,
I learned on YouTube. YouTube makes learning anything look like it's the easiest shit in the world. Like if
That's
you
some
watch somebody
facts.
do a YouTube video, but you got to think the personal. You know how confident you got to be to make a YouTube video to show somebody else how to do something. You got to feel very fucking confident in your ability to. I'm gonna record a video to teach you how to do something. You know what I mean? And then I just learned, like, someone told, like, comparison is the thief of joy. So, like, as I'm trying to learn how to sew, if I'm constantly comparing what I'm doing up against this person that has done it for 8 years, you'll just always be unhappy with your progress. Like, you'll never feel like you're very good at it. You'll just always get discouraged. And I'm still like super competitive. I mean, I think you heard that in the podcast I did last week. Like, I'm in this to win. Like, I don't want nobody to think that I'm not in this to win. And I still turn it on when those moments happen. Like, tomorrow's a big show, like Friday, big Chiefs game. Like, I'm like, there's only one place you should be listening to, like I still feel that way, man. But I don't know, man. I'll tell you guys this. I don't know if I ever said this on the air before. I don't think I'm like giving up some like top secret story or whatever. But it was remember when First Things First did the show from the parade the last time they had the
Yeah,
parade?
yeah.
So me and Nick were at the Blue Line and we were waiting in line to get a drink or whatever. It was like very weird to have this like private moment, but it was like public. Cause like we're in a bar, it's like people out and whatever. And Nick like looked at me and was like, "Man, I'm really proud of you." He was like, "You did it." And he was like, "You had the heart to stay when I didn't stay." He's like, "Man, I just had bigger goals, bigger dreams." And I was like, "Man, I get it." But he was just like, like you did it. You're from here. This is what you wanted to do. Like, I'm proud of you. And like hearing that validation, it meant a lot to me, it was like a really emotional moment, to hear him say that, so yeah, I mean, I know we've been talking about this for a while, but no, it
No,
honestly, man,
I'm
it's
trying to
like,
humanize you.
I hope I'm a human to people.
I, I,
I'm very human, in that
I,
way,
I
but,
consider Nick one of my inspirations. I knew I was a little too old to be getting into radio. I already knew that. I had passed the prime of getting into radio. So there's a new thing, this podcast. I would count Nick as one of those. Another reason why I would love to interview Nick, I consider him one of my inspirations for getting into what we're doing right now. Because I listen to Nick every day. You know what I'm saying? And I think the show that Nick changed my entire. It was a sports day with some little kid that got shot, a black kid that got shot on in the 30s. Typical Kansas City violence. I don't even remember the kid's name. Rest in peace to his family and all condolences and everything. But he talked about that for the entire show. Like he discussed the violence he had on. I think the mayor at the time he had on. What's the senator everybody loves? The black guy.
You talking about Manuel Cleaver?
Yeah, he had on Cleaver. He had on city officials, and he met. Even though it was a busy sports day, the Chiefs had won, the Royals had won. He was like, "Nah, we talking about this today." And I was like, "That's the type of, you know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted."
Sure.
So
I mean, just
I
like
count Nick as a major inspiration, and Nick has invited me to his house, but I never got to do it. So he owes me that, and he owes me an interview on TV.
yeah, man.
I'm holding on to it. I'm holding on to it.
Yeah,
After we beat the Lions, was it? I don't know, bro. I really don't remember what game it was, but it was just that part stuck out to me. Of I know this is a sports town and we're on Sports Talk Radio. I am not talking about sports today.
Yeah, man, just like getting a front row seat to it. I think we all know somebody that's. Have you ever remember that scene in Paid in Full where Mitch goes into the club and Ace describes how the light hits him? You know what I'm talking about? You know that scene in Paid in
Yeah.
Full? That's how Nick is in real life. And just like
Yeah, every
seeing
time
it
he
up
hit the light,
close.
he's shining. Every time the light hit him, he's shining.
Bro, I remember this was a while ago. Nick would be
This is
like,
a
yo, let's walk
very-
around and meet fans or whatever. And I was like, how we know with people? And I'm telling you, like, we would walk around Kaufman and like the amount of people that would come up and salute him or say they like the show or want to take a picture with him. I mean, that was like all I ever wanted to do. Like I just wanted to like be at that level. Like I just wanted to matter. I wanted
He's
like,
on that list. Therese is on that list too.
yeah,
Therese
no,
is-
for real. For real,
Man,
for sure.
Therese
Man.
Therese,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
for sure.
I love Therese. Therese, the last time I seen Therese was a Tennessee game that we lost. Thank you, Marcus Mariota, you son of a bitch. We lost that game. Before the game, I swear to God, Therese said, y'all might not win this game, but that kid coming up next is going to be great for y'all. I'm like, I don't give a damn about I don't give a damn about no Patrick Mahomey, whatever his name is. I don't care about that kid. I want to win this game, Therese. But Therese is like, dude, even if you lose this game, y'all got this new kid coming, bro. And he gonna be worth it, country. He gonna be worth it. That's the last time I seen Therese, so I ain't gonna cry about it. But
Yeah,
Therese
for
is
sure,
also
bro.
one
RIP
of
to
those
Therese
guys.
for sure.
Man, for real. And now Nate is one of those guys. Nate Taylor is, and shout out to Nate. Prayers and love for you, bro. Everything went well. I ain't gonna tell all his business, but anyway, I'll leave that for him. But Nate is one of those guys for me now that I can reach out and text Nate about what's going on or how I feel, and he actually listens and responds. Carrington is an asshole, but he still does that too. I've had in-depth conversations of the direction of what we're doing, how we're presenting what we're doing, being professional. We've had conversations. He never follows up with these conversations, but we do have.
That's probably that. You know what? I can admit that. Because honestly, I did tell Country, I was like, yo, I'm gonna donate some equipment to y'all podcast.
He
And
did say
I
that.
never donated it.
Still waiting. I'm still waiting. You didn't
Next
even give me
football
the price.
season. No, next football season. I want you to hold me to it. Next
I'm
football season.
Yeah, because you're gonna be
I'ma
here
do it.
for the stadiums. No,
Oh,
Carrington
I'm gonna
is
step
a
in.
busy guy. He is.
I'm gonna
Yeah, no,
step
I'm
in
gonna
since
do
you
it.
said
No,
that.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna step in since you said that too.
Don't ruin what
See.
we got.
I'm gonna do it.
Going.
No, for sure. I'm gonna do it. Cause no,
Yeah,
what happened was,
Yeah, he ain't that busy. Tailgate. He ain't that busy.
bro,
Chill
I
out.
be busy. But
Yeah.
no, so what happened was I was actually working to build a podcast studio at my college, and I was gonna name it after my grandma. and we was in the process.
Oh,
And I don't
man.
remember what happened. So this was like the same time. So it was like I was going to help country, but I was trying to do this, and then the person I was working with, they ended up taking another job. So it just got kind of like lost in the shuffle. And then football season happened. September and January are just always like really busy for me. So I was trying to get the podcast studio done before school started, and it fell through. And I
Don't
still
tell
want to
them
do it.
too much.
I mean, that's something I'm really passionate about. I want to create a podcast studio where I went to college. I was ready. I had the check written. I was ready to have them accept the payment, and they was. I don't know. They was fooling around. I don't know what was happening.
We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
I don't know what was happening, man. Can we get back to the Chiefs? I actually want to tell y'all one thing.
Now you want to talk Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here. I ain't got nothing else to do. I mean, this Thursday night football came in worse than nothing. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm just sitting here.
What's the score?
Travion Henderson is balling, though.
Whenever I'm done drinking this whole bottle of wine is when I'll be done talking to y'all. So I only got like another glass and a half.
But side note on the Thursday night football, Travion Henderson is balling. 3 of them things. 3 touches right
You got 3 of them things?
Yo, Charles, why is country dressed like he a no limit soldier, man?
I mean, hey, the verses did just happen. You know what I'm saying? And also Veterans Day was this week too. So
hey, you know what? For real, you know what? Low key, dog. We don't be giving Master P some credit for some of the fire verses he done had. That verse on the dog, I can tell you about 5 classic Master P verses. And that verse on No Limit Soldier, that first one is hard.
Carrington, you want to know what's crazy, man? Like, so many people thought No Limit was going to get washed in that verses, and they forgot. They forgot.
No,
they got a catalog.
This is the thing. I was going to ask Country about Isaiah Pacheco, but this you distracted me. This is your fault. I was ready to move on. This is the thing. Verses is not just a song battle.
No.
Yeah.
People get confused. Thinking
it's not about the hits.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's like, okay, it was a song battle. It was a song battle when it was quarantine. They were just playing Spotify back to back. Right. Yeah, it was a song. Right. But like Dipset probably has better records than the Locks, but its delivery is how you sell them. It's the performance. It's the back and forth. Like Jadakiss was killing songs we never heard. Dog, he did a Who Shot You freestyle. Nobody would have guessed that would have won. But you doing the Who Shot You freestyle live in front of everybody and the way you present it. So like No Limit, their presentation is just, they was smoking them.
No Limit taught me always go second because they had an answer for every Cash. Cash Money put good songs, but they had an answer for every song they played.
And I think it was noticeable that everybody was there that could be for No Limit, and everybody wasn't there for Cash Money.
Yeah.
Like Snoop came out, dog.
Yeah.
Like when you think of No Limit, you don't think of Snoop. He's far down the list. Snoop came out for them. That's love for P. But then when you notice, like the Hot Boys is the core of Cash Money. It was a group. It was all of them. You only got 2 of the 4 people there. Yeah, that matters in the battle.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's also about your sequencing. If it don't matter if you play the wrong song. If you play the wrong song, you might be finished. You might never catch the momentum back.
For sure.
But Mia X was the superstar of that entire verse.
Oh yeah.
Like,
she sucks, bro.
On a hell of a night.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Mia X sucks, bro. Go back and listen to her music, bro.
All right, man. Thanks for having Carrington on. This was a great conversation.
Out the mud.
Come on,
Jesus Christ. I'm telling you right now, go listen to Mia X, bro. All the jokes people have about Silk the Shocker, Mia X, she don't never rap on B. It's terrible, bro.
Are you?
Wow. Okay.
You don't listen to Mia X.
I'm serious, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
That wine got you. That wine got him going.
I think it's the wine.
Bro, I'm not drunk. Stop it.
But Isaiah Pacheco, you said you had something for him. What was you gonna say about Isaiah Pacheco?
This is where I'm worried about the Chiefs, if I'm being honest with you.
Okay.
When the Chiefs get in Pat superhero mode, you can beat the Chiefs. No. You can beat the Chiefs.
I can agree. I can agree to an extent. Yeah.
So that's why, like in this game, if the Chiefs gonna run the ball 4 times or 14 times for 41 yards, the Broncos can beat them 100%. They can definitely beat them if that's the case. And you and I, we all, even country know it. Whenever the Chiefs just get in this,
hey, Mahomes gonna throw it 40 times. He gonna lose his footing. He gonna lose his foundation. He gonna be running around doing random stuff. That's when you can beat the Chiefs, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can agree to an extent because, like, look, I've been wanting them to run the ball a little more than what they do, of course. But I hardly ever get my wish. But in this game, in a must-have-it type of situation, you gotta feed Pacheco and Kareem Hunt. As a matter of fact,
Pacheco not
Pacheco's
playing,
not
bro.
playing.
Is
He's
Pacheco even on track to play though?
he hasn't
He's
he
not
hasn't practiced
playing.
the last 2 days. You ain't practiced after the bye. You hurt.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So
Yeah, he's not
Kareem Hunt,
playing.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
gotta feed Kareem
Kareem
Hunt,
Hunt,
man.
you can already tell you right now, Kareem Hunt, he got 12 carries for 41-yard energy, dog. I'm telling you that right now. He got 12 for 41 energy.
That's not good
I,
enough, man. He
the
gotta have a few
only
more touches than that.
the only game where Mahomes played hero ball and they won was the Houston playoff game.
Yeah, whenever they're not balanced and their offense is Pat go do stuff and he's running around, I'm telling you, every
It
time,
doesn't
bro,
look
it's trash.
good. It doesn't
No,
look
no
good.
tailgater.
I've
When
said
he's in
this.
no, hold on. Let's separate. When he's in this bag, sidearm, no look behind the back, they can win those games. When he's doing pirouettes and circles and figure eights in the background, those are the games that we're talking about.
Yeah, and that's a
It's the
product of not
difference.
and that's a product of not stick to the run like how they should. Because in this game, they can
Oh
run
God.
on Denver. They can run on Denver. They can run on Denver and negate that pass rush some. And when that happens, you can go under center and run play action, bro. Like that's when you get the mismatches with Travis Kelsey and Rasheed Rice. Because I don't know if Sertan gonna play or not unless he miraculously
No, so
becomes questionable.
hold
Country, let me ask you a question, man.
on. When did Elijah Mitchell become Ronald Jones? That's all.
Elijah Mitchell is not a real human being. He's AI, bro.
His
He's
wife is
Man,
AI.
real.
stop
He's
it, stop
AI.
it,
I'm
stop
serious.
it,
I
stop it,
do not
man.
believe Elijah Mitchell is
Stop
real.
it, man.
I think he's AI. I swear to God.
Man,
Stupid.
Swear to
we all
God.
saw that man play 1 year. He had 1,000 yard season, man. Come
Okay, I'm
on,
not
don't do
talking about
Elijah
what he did in
Mitchell.
the past. I'm saying with the Chiefs. I
So
think
he's
he's
AI
AI.
now. He's not human anymore.
Yeah.
He's cloned. He's a clone
I,
version
Ever
of
that's what
since
I
Elijah
St.
think.
Mitchell.
Joe,
We clone
he-
Tyrone. That's who I think Elijah Mitchell is,
Yo,
bro. I don't think Elijah
hey,
Mitchell is real.
you
wait a minute.
gotta
You know what
chill.
Elijah Mitchell is? He's like on the game show, but he lost, so he got to stay in the hotel to the game shows.
That's what he is, bro.
Oh my
All right,
god.
country. Let me ask you this question.
Okay.
You can pay for a ticket for the Travis Taylor wedding. How much you paying? You can buy a ticket
I
for
don't
the
want to
for the
go.
wedding plus the reception. You can buy a ticket. How much you
Oh,
paying?
okay.
Because you ain't gonna lie. That reception is gonna
I
be
rather.
amazing.
I'd definitely rather be at the reception than the
I know,
actual
but I'm
wedding.
saying like being at the wedding would be cool. But I'm just saying that however long that party is gonna be the most amazing time.
What's that like 1,500? More than that though.
You don't want to know how much I
Man,
was at that thing.
you probably got to pay 5 racks to
Racks.
just
It's
Oh,
go to the
definitely.
reception.
It's probably 100K.
Tomorrow, if Travis told me it's 5, I'm handing him the 5, and I'm not even blinking on the 5. Yes, I will be there. I will be there for that party.
For the 5?
Yo, can I tell y'all a story? Have I already told you the story how I went to the strip club one time with Kyle Kuzma? I ever told you this story before?
Okay, this is random.
Kyle
All
Kuzma.
right.
Yeah, I went to the
Was this in LA or Milwaukee or
in
Washington?
Vegas. I was in Vegas.
Okay, all right. All right.
So
Ain't got a
Ah,
telephone call right
hey,
today.
the internet keep playing with
Kyle
characters. Like,
Kuzma
boy,
said, "You better not tell that story."
hold on.
he got
Kuzma
a
said, "You
call from
better not
Adam
tell that
Silver and
story."
said, you say one more name.
Oh, I'm back. Hold on. Hey,
The ghost of Paul Tagliabue just
I'm back.
Kyle Kuzma said, "You better not tell that story." Kuzma's low key watching this.
hey, shout out to Kyle Kuzma.
Okay, you ready? You ready for the story?
Yeah, go
All
ahead.
right, this is the story. So
We
one of
gotta
my
have
good
hip hop.
friends, Justin, Hurt, you know him, Charles. One of my good friends,
Yeah,
Justin.
yeah.
I was in Vegas for Summer League. So I was just kicking it with him. So we ended up, this was the off season that Kyle Kuzma spent. He just got the big contract with the Wizards, so he was in Vegas celebrating, having a party. So I ended up meeting up with my friend Justin. We ended up going to this party, and it was like a real who's who of NBA, Instagram. Like if you in the league, or it was, I don't know how it was at this party. It was like 300 people, but it was open bar. I was at this party. It was like a very random Vegas night of my life. So then I swear to you, this is 100%. I call my boy right now. So we ended up, you know how like the club has like the parking lot let out?
Yep.
Imagine the parking lot let out, but it's NBA players and Instagram models in a Vegas hotel. So like just the baddest women you'd ever seen and just rich dudes that don't think they got to put in any work.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to say the dude's name, but this player has been in the dunk contest. So it is me, him, a couple girls, my homeboy, and all of us are outside the club trying to figure out what we going to do. This NBA player looks at me and like, what are you going to do? And I'm like, I'm going wherever you going. Like, what are you talking about?
He said, "Go get the women, dog." That's
I'm
what
like,
he
bro,
meant.
I'm going
He
wherever
said, "Go
you
get
are
the
going."
women, dog."
So then he was like, so I swear to you, this NBA player looks at me and said, we have a choice between going, I can get us a table at Dre's after hour, or we can go to the strip club with Kyle Kuzma. And I look at my homie and I'm like, bro, wherever you want to go, I'm along for however long we need to be there. I will be there with you. I don't care, whatever we got to do. So he was like, no, let's go to the strip club. I'm like, okay, I'm fine with me. So we end up going, and I'm telling you, it was the most random. It's like me, I'll say a couple NBA players. Miles Turner, Amon Shumpert. It's just like
Miles
me and like,
Turner.
it's like a bunch
Miles
of, it's like
Turner.
me, my homie, and like 12 random NBA players and a homeboy, and like 50 girls in this place. Okay, the next part, I'm telling you, I'm not making up. Kyle Kuzma paid for the open bar, and he also got everybody catered fat burger. So
Dang.
imagine
Fire.
like it's
Fire.
open bar. So we like doing shots with everybody. We just chilling. So I ended up, because my homie, he kind of set it up or whatever. I ended up giving him $300 in ones to throw, and he gave me 100 of my money back. And we just like we throwing the money up, and I'm like, bro, I don't know how this happened. Like, how am I at the strip club? Me and Kyle Kuzma talking, and we doing Casamigos, and we dapping each other up, and like, oh, this is fun. And yeah, that's the night I went to the strip club with Kyle Kuzma.
Miles
I'm
Turner, though.
telling
That's the
you.
name I'm tripping off. Miles Turner.
I'm telling you, bro. It was
Miles
crazy.
Turner.
It was crazy, bro.
Was Miles
It
Turner in
really
that? Was Miles Turner in that crazy outfit that same
Nah,
night?
it was cool. Like, it
Okay.
really was
All
cool. Like,
right.
I'm telling you, it
All
really
right.
was like, it was really like 20 dudes and like 50 to 60 women.
See, you tall enough to pull
That's a
that
great
off.
ratio.
You like 6'2". Chuck, you tall enough to be in that
I mean, yeah, I
conversation
probably
too.
could have, but I was
Yeah,
just,
of course.
I
I'm
ain't gonna
like
lie. It was one of
5'9".
them.
I
It
would
was
stick out like what are you, the agent? What are
no,
you?
this is the thing. But I'm saying
The
you could have
water
been like
boy?
somebody's homeboy, but like the thing is, you're so overly conscious with like, I don't want to come off as weird. So you're not
Yep.
saying nothing. You're just like sitting there. Like, you don't want to be looked at like
You just
weird.
chilling. Yeah, you just chilling.
So like I'm sitting there.
I acted weird around uh I acted weird around an NFL player one time, and I got like 3 reports on my behavior. So
Wow.
that was like the last time that I acted weird.
Country was scaring hoes.
No, I wasn't the host. We was at
I'm
St. Joe.
lying.
It wasn't the
See
host. It was the
me.
kids.
Oh, that's
It was,
even worse. That's even worse than
it was, it was,
hoes.
I was, no, so what happened is I was supposed to put on a good impression, but there was a small kid by me that it was like his first time at St. Joe. He never got autographs. So I literally put on a show, and he got so many autographs that day. I made the kids' day,
Yo,
but I
describe
made a
what
bad
putting on a
impression.
show looks like. Just describe that for me. What does putting on a show look like for you, country?
You know that I know every player on the team. So I'm
This
calling
nigga was
every
out here. He
player.
was definitely
Allegedly.
being
C-Pen, he was
No,
definitely
that
being
was the day.
nasty,
That was
bro.
the day. That was the day I got Clark Hunt's autograph. I got Andy Reid,
Yo, asking
Mitch
Clark Hunt for
Holthus.
his autograph is crazy to
I
me.
got Clark Hunt's autograph. I got the
I took a
football in
picture with the
the
dude.
garage.
Okay, taking a picture with Clark is crazy. Asking Clark to sign something for you is nuts. He's
I,
not a player.
I
He's
know.
not a player.
I know.
Clark Hunt won life's
I
lottery.
know.
Here's what he won. He won life's lottery.
And this 9-year-old kid named Brandon or whatever his name was had the best day of his entire life. His
And then
parents
okay, so hold on. So all right.
thanked me.
Okay,
Thank
so
you
what?
so
So
much.
okay, so tell us the rest of the story. What happened? So the player called you
Okay,
out.
so the dude that I was representing that I was there for, he got 3 calls of man, your boy was acting like a fan, man. He was screaming names and yelling at players and shit. It was like your boy, he was acting like a real big fan, man. So they didn't get the message of what I was doing, but I just got put out as a
Yo,
real big
Charles,
fan.
you know how wild country had to be for 3 different people to make this call? Not one person.
2 players and 1 coach.
2 players and a coach called to say
A
that
coach.
I could tell that this nigga country was acting crazy.
Yeah, I was screaming out undrafted free agents' names. It was
That's
Wow. Wow. Yeah, you
That's
definitely went over the
nuts.
top. You definitely over the
yeah.
top.
That's not
I'll do it
crazy though.
again. I'll do it again. I did
Yeah.
it for the kid, man.
That's not crazy.
It was crazy.
Okay, but I'm saying country. Somebody had to put a call in. That's how much you was wilding. That's come on, you was being flagrant. That's
I'll tell you
flagrant.
this how bad I was wilding. Terrence Smith walked by and I said, "Come on, Florida State, sign his autograph for you."
That's nuts, bro. That's crazy. That's
Who was the
really
kick
insane.
returner? Terrence Smith. He played for Florida State. Come
That's
on, Florida State.
Oh my
bro.
god.
A coach calling is crazy.
A coach stood
You
up.
was out of
He hurt my.
pocket,
We still friends with him, but he hurt my feelings because he called me a fan that day. He hurt my feelings.
but you are a fan. But
I'm
you're a
not a
fan.
fan like that though.
Yeah, I mean, what else are we supposed to call you?
I'm not doing face paint. I barely got jerseys like that. I'm not that level of a fan. I am a
That's
fan,
crazy.
but I'm not that level of a fan.
That's crazy to me.
But,
I'm just
you
saying
know,
this, Charles. I'm saying,
That's
Charles, you don't.
where I
I'm
messed
saying,
up.
Charles, you don't understand.
Like
I'm saying how out of pocket you gotta be for niggas to call in and say, yo, your man's out of line.
your man's out
I'm
of
just
your
saying,
man.
Charles. I'm saying, Charles, let's say me and you go to the club. Think about how you know me. Think about how crazy you gotta be for me to call country, be like, yo, you let me tell you what Charles did last night. You know you was out of pocket if that happened. You know you was because you know I would never just be like, yo, randomly, like, yo, you guess what Charles did yesterday?
I was out of pocket, man.
He said I was out of pocket.
I was.
That's crazy.
because dog, of all my
In
interactions,
hindsight, it probably wasn't the best thing to do. But
it definitely wasn't. But I mean,
I
you
made
did make
that
the
kid
kids
say,
stay. And you know,
Chuck, you act like we had a in-depth conversation with Travis Kelce last year at training camp.
yeah, but I wasn't like being like no super fan like how you was. You know what I'm saying?
Charles, you are a super fan. What are you talking about?
I mean, of course. I mean, of course, people were going to
You know
remember
what?
as a super fan.
You know what? This is who Charles is, country. Charles like a girl that act like she too good to give it up on the first night. That's how Charles act when it comes to this, bro.
Yeah.
He like, bro, I'm not a fan like that, bro. What are you talking about? I know about 3 dudes that had the first time. What are we on, bro? Like,
Charles
come on,
was
that's how you get there.
autographs. He was damn near signing autographs.
Charles has a bobblehead, dog. He has a
You did have a
bobblehead.
bobblehead.
You're a super fan.
You did have a Hy-Vee commercial, bro.
You're a super fan. Why do you think you're any different than X Factor, Charles? You're the same.
Listen, I will be remembered for that, no matter what.
Okay, but you're a super fan.
Okay, yes.
Charles, you were showing up
at
Charles, people were paying you to come to their kid's birthday party. You're a super fan.
Like the Ghostbusters.
Yo, this man, yo, you remember when Charles was in a Nebraska Furniture Mart commercial?
Yeah.
Charles was
Hey,
in
Yeah,
the rap.
this how famous Charles was.
It got
It was
wild.
a rap artist that came by and said he came to us and said, "You guys do a podcast?" He's like, "Yeah, you're the Good Luck Chuck guy. I want to shoot a video, and I want you guys I want Chuck in the video, and he's gonna recreate the game. And I'm managed by Whack 100." And I told Chuck, "Man, we ain't doing no video with
Yeah,
Whack
so
100."
yeah. As soon as
Yo,
Country
I
said
ain't gonna
White
lie.
This is
100,
how
I said
I
arrogant
ain't
I
gonna
no.
lie
was.
to you. Let
I
me tell
said
Carrington,
you,
this
no.
is how
country.
arrogant I was. We had no followers. We didn't even have video. And I told him I refused to put my podcast on the same level as Whack.
Yeah,
Country,
I
let me
I
said
tell
no.
you
said,
this,
Chuck,
bro.
Chuck, we can end this podcast right now. If you do this, I would never do a show with you.
Country, let me tell you the truth, bro.
It was funny.
Charles has probably been over to the crib 5 to 7 times. Watching football, playing video games. Charles got so famous during that point. Charles could invite 50 people to his little Jack Stack
Oh,
dinner.
so here we
I didn't get
go.
invited to the Jack Stack dinner.
I didn't either.
Oh
We didn't
my
even get
god.
mentioned as a podcast, and
You didn't invite. You didn't invite Country.
he was on
What?
every show in Kansas City, and they ain't even mentioned Kingdom Cast one time.
What? Hold on. Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. I didn't mention Kingdom Cast one time. All my interviews, I didn't mention them one time.
To be fair, we launched the podcast the week before you went to the game.
Yeah.
That
But
was
yeah,
crazy.
Carrington. Like I thought she was. Here's the thing. I thought Carrington was still actually going to the game, like doing the little interviews
Charles,
and
you
stuff.
know how I do Sunday. Come on now. If there's anybody that know how
No,
I
no,
do
I'm talking about.
Sunday,
I'm talking about back then, bro.
Ask the question, Taylor.
Because for 1 year you did do like interviews after the game in the Chiefs locker room and stuff. You
yeah,
know what
for
I'm saying?
sure.
I thought you still doing that at the time. You know what
What
I
kind
mean?
of question is it?
I don't know. I'm scared of what kind of question it would be.
Bro, Carrington
I just
Carrington was
got
in the locker room when Travis Kelsey went
I
off
ain't gonna
on
lie. If it's something crazy,
Sterling
I'm just
Shepard.
disconnected.
But
I
nah,
ain't gonna
Carrington.
lie. If Taylor has something crazy, I'm just gonna disconnect. I'm just gonna hop off here. I'm gonna act like I lost service.
But
I still
nah.
got. You know what? I still got one more glass here. Let me go
Oh,
ahead and
hold
get
on,
out
hold
of
on.
here.
No, we gonna talk about this.
Oh wow. Oh
What
Yeah,
wow.
happened?
baby. The kiss cam,
Now
bro.
bring it back up.
Yeah, the kiss cam.
No, I was not sad.
Okay, tell the truth.
I
Was
don't
this a
want to
girl?
talk about it.
Okay, I respect that.
All right. We ain't gotta
You
we
It
ain't gotta
you
was
talk
did
so
about
get
it.
no. It was just my friend. It was my homie. We was at the game, and I didn't even notice. If you like see the very beginning of the video, I'm like on the phone, like I'm on the phone, and then
Mhm.
I just look up, and I'm like, oh, and then I look over because I'm like, all right, like we're on the screen, we have to do the thing. And then she was like, you don't belong to me. And then that was the end of the video. And I looked at her like, what are you like? What are you doing? And then
how was the ride home though?
it was cool.
But you got to say, you know, everybody saw that. You got to give me the peck or something.
My phone, it blew up after that. It blew up after that. And then
Yeah.
she was like, I didn't know it was gonna be like that. And I was like, I didn't like it's hard in the moments to like not sound arrogant and like not make yourself seem yourself important. I was like, I knew that was gonna like cause like what the argument that I made is like in the newspaper, the dog biting the man is not the story. The man biting the dog. If you had done the kiss on the kiss cam, it just would have like whatever. It just wouldn't have been a big deal.
It was like
You
the
not
dude that got caught cheating. If he wouldn't have
yeah,
reacted,
for
nobody
sure.
would have
Nobody
known.
would have cared. Yeah. You not doing it is what created the hoopla or whatever.
Are y'all still friends?
Yeah, of course. I
Oh,
don't, bro. You got to think. I've been doing this a long time, dog.
did she
It's the game.
apologize though?
It's the game. No, there was nothing to apologize about. I don't, bro. I don't.
No, I endured.
Bro, this is the thing. You got to
She
think,
done
bro.
sobered up with the wine and everything.
No, I'm still good. You got to think, country. I've been doing this. Bro, I've been doing this for like 15 years. It's just the game. It's just the game. Like things happen. I don't care. I just
Did,
don't care. I don't care
okay,
anymore about that kind of
before you go,
Things happen. Things just happen. That's
Yeah.
it.
things happen. Things. I ain't mad at you,
I just
Carrington.
don't. I don't care anymore.
Do you remember? I think you were still an intern, and I know Alex Cole was an intern. You remember Charles getting drunk off that beer tower and St.
I do. I got a lot of Charles
I did
stories.
not
I
get
got a lot of
drunk.
Charles. Yes, you did.
Golly.
Bro, I got so many Charles stories. Bro, me and Charles, I might have told you this story before. Charles remembers this. So me and Charles went to the
He took
last
off the hat.
MU.
He took off the hat.
I got hot. I've been drinking. I'm hot now.
Okay.
So me and Charles went to the last MU basketball game at K-State. And I'll never forget this. Me and Charles
Y'all
will
lost?
always be cool because of this moment.
Mhm.
I think Rich Forever, that Rick Ross mixtape came out.
Yeah.
So he was listening to the Rich Forever.
Yeah.
And I liked it. Charles liked it. Bro, we came to Stay Scheming.
Yeah.
I heard Drake's verse. I looked at Charles and I was like, bro, what in the world did that man just say?
Yeah.
Me and Charles listened to Stay Scheming for an hour. I couldn't get
Yeah,
over
it was on
what I had
repeat.
to.
It was on repeat.
Literally, I'm telling you, bro, from like driving from Lawrence until the time we got to the stadium, we just kept running back the I was just like, bro, what? This man is not a human being. I felt like he is a different person. And
Me
then
and Chuck had that
Missouri,
moment.
and then ask Charles. I got us. We sat like on the floor. We had great seats.
Yeah.
Missouri got the beats though. They got the
Yeah, we was that
Man,
close to
what's
Frank
up?
Martin. We was that close to Frank
bro.
Martin.
We got me and Charles sat. Dog, me and Charles have had some me and Charles went to. Bro, I'm telling you, me and Charles have had some crazy moments. Me and Charles went to the MU Texas A&M game, the Henry
They
Josie when they
lost.
dove into the end zone.
Yep.
Remember? So, so this is the thing. So my pops, he was still alive. Rest in peace to him. I don't know how me and Charles got on a part. So me and Charles bought tickets on StubHub and didn't even use the tickets. We didn't even use the tickets. My pop set us up with a party bus. So we drove on a party bus to Columbia and then went into the game with them. Never bought our tickets. And we honestly had better seats than what we would have, like the ones that we bought. And we ended up sitting like right in the end zone. We was in the end zone when Josie scored his touchdown. So me and Charles going crazy. I got to salute to Charles. I was broke at this point in my life. I could not have afforded to go to MUKU's last basketball game. Charles probably couldn't either. Like Charles, you remember there was this white couple. I'm not lying to you, country. There was this ticket scalper. It was probably, I'm serious. It was probably 100 people outside. Everybody wanted to get into the game. This ticket scalper held up 2 tickets. This white man in a pea coat said, "Those are mine." He didn't ask how much they cost. He didn't ask where they were. I'm ready to go inside. The scalper told him 500. He didn't know where they were, country. This white man asked Charles. He pulled it out of his wallet, gave the man 500 gram tickets, and walked right into the venue. So Charles knew somebody at Mizzou. He got us a student ID. He got us a student ID. Me and Charles didn't have a seat. We were standing up. Me and Charles was at the MUKU game for $40 a piece at the MUKU game. We was in that bitch for $40 a piece. Me and Charles got some stories, man.
In the end
I'm
zone?
telling you, we was in there,
Yeah.
and that was the game Missouri won. That was the Marcus Dimon game.
Yeah.
We was in that game.
right.
Yeah, no. So Charles, my dog, he know that.
Charles, you drunk the beer tower, then you politely went to the bathroom for 20 minutes. You were
I
drunk.
went for no dude. Stop, bro. Bro, the food
You
didn't sit
threw
in
up
my
just a little
stomach.
bit.
The food didn't sit in my stomach right, bro. That's
So
not
Charles
the
threw
story,
up.
man.
Charles was drunk, bro.
I was not drunk, man.
I
Charles
think
was drunk,
Binkley
bro.
was there
Yeah.
too. I think
Oh,
it
for
was
sure.
me,
Binkley was there for
Carrington,
sure.
Alex Gold, and Bink.
For
Yeah.
sure, Binkley was there.
The afternoon crew, yeah, they was there.
That was back with Carrington. You definitely were an intern then. You were you were doing
I think I
Saturday.
might have been. I think I might have been working there. I think I just was. I didn't make no money. So that was man. I was just. I was willing to do anything, bro. Have
We
I
was
ever
at
told y'all the story about the first press conference I ever went to?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna tell y'all the story. It's the
All
last story I'm gonna tell y'all because y'all probably tired of my stories. So this was like my first, maybe my second week as an intern, right? My second week as an intern. This is when Todd Haley was the head coach. So I go to so they asked me to go to the press conference. I'm like, yeah, of course. Like I'm an intern, I'm gonna do whatever I take. Whatever you need me to do, I'm gonna do. So I took there, I had a tape recorder. They told me set it on the podium. I set it on the podium. It was maybe 6 people in this thing. It's like a small room.
Mm.
Everybody asked a question. I didn't know I couldn't ask. I couldn't know I could ask a question. Everybody asked a question. So it's like all the news people, like Adam Teicher. It's like, like I said, 7 people.
Right.
Todd Haley looks at me and looks at me like hey, do you have a question? I looked at him, I was like, and he was like, all right, thanks. That was the end of the interview. And then, when he leaves, you're like, damn, I should have asked. I had all these great questions. I didn't want to mess it up. This was honestly like my second week interning, bro.
You say he wasn't built for the moment.
I'm
You say he
telling
wasn't built
you,
for the moment.
I'm telling you, Ty Haley looked
you
at
could have
me.
asked about
He
barbecue.
looked
Man.
at me. I swear to God, he looked at me like hey, you got a question? I was like, I said, I don't got no question. I don't have a single question to ask you.
Todd Haley
Not a
punked you
one.
Oh
out.
my
Man.
god.
And he was like, all right, I gotta go. I was like, damn. I was like, I missed my shot.
That
You wake
fear,
up at
dog.
like
That
I was
fear
so,
steady.
bro. I was so nervous, dog. I
should
ain't
have
gonna
asked
lie
about
to you.
Derek Johnson.
I
Jesus.
was so nervous. Yeah, I was so nervous. Man.
Todd Haley.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't get nervous no more, but I was nervous that day. I was like, damn, I should
Oh
have asked him.
god.
You start going through like it's like a fight. You're like, damn, I should have done this, bro. I lost my shot. I never got asked to another interview after that. I never got asked to another interview.
Weren't you in the locker room with Kelsey when he did the?
I was.
Yeah, he was there.
That's that picture. That was me. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was me.
He was
You
there.
look like
The crazy thing I tell people is I've only been to 2 Chiefs games during Mahomes' era. I've only been to 2. I was at the Houston game, the comeback.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting next to BK, Brandon Kiley. I was sitting next to him. And then I went a couple of weeks ago. So I have it in my contract that I get 2 free Chiefs tickets to a game that I can pick. So I went to the Lions game this year.
Oh, okay.
I might go to the coach. Man.
I went with, Charles, I went with Brian. Me and Brian went to the game.
Be Shine?
No, Brian Kennedy. Me and him went to the game.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, my homie. I mean, I love Brian. He's my homie too. But yeah, me and Brian Kennedy went.
Yeah,
Nah,
I know a lot of
Brian's
Brian's. I know a lot of
Brian
Brian's.
stopped
Yeah.
going to games after the pandemic. During the pandemic,
Yeah, and me and Bree.
I think he just
I
now
went
started
to.
going back to games.
I was at B. Shannon's birthday party. I love B. Shannon. But no, me was being my homie Brian Kennedy. We were at the game, and I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I was at the thing, and I was like, "Hey, man, being a Chiefs fan kind of fun, man. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just had like a skewed view of it, because like we had great seats. I got invited to multiple tailgates, so I had to pay for nothing. We got parking pass.
Man,
I
y'all
left
can
and I was
clown me
like,
for this.
damn, I was like, bro, being a Chiefs fan, I was like, this fun. Because
Y'all,
most of the
y'all,
time, honestly, I either give the tickets to Rob since I signed that deal,
Mm-hmm.
or I normally like give them to Rob for like, so like I had tickets to the AFC, that 13-second game, I had tickets to that, and I gave them to Rob. And last year, I had tickets to the AFC Championship game. I gave them to somebody else. Like I kind of waited to like see how far they could go. But this one, I was like, man, it's warm. It's Sunday Night Football. And I was like, man, I'll go to the game. And man, I was like, bro, I gotta go to the Chiefs game. At least I gotta start using these tickets. Like, why negotiate this into your contract if you don't go for yourself? I
my
was like, damn, I
number is
gotta go.
right there, man. My
I was like,
number's
bro,
not
I
that
gotta go.
high. You could
I
have
was like,
given me.
bro, I gotta go.
That's what I'm saying. Dang, you can hook me up with a pair. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he never called his boy. You know.
We'll talk off air. We'll talk off air
I didn't
for
know you
sure.
wanted to go.
Yeah.
Country, you got to come over one day and watch the game, man. I'll put
I
my
haven't
TV
been to
set
your
up
house
against
to watch
anybody.
anything since last time I went to your house. Murder
We watched
Mook
that
versus
rap battle.
Loaded Lux.
Watch that rap battle,
You don't
man.
get this work.
Yeah,
You don't
man.
get this
Nah, he
work.
didn't get that work. He got work then. Only
Yeah,
thing
man.
is Bucks came over and he came over right after the battle. I was like,
No,
bro,
me and Bucks, no. I like Bucks.
Lux,
I got a lot of
Lux
respect. I like
got
Bucks a lot.
murdered. And Bucks was like, man, rewind that shit. I don't believe y'all, man. I just can't believe y'all.
I
It's
like
like,
Bucks a lot.
nah, bro, your boy got washed.
I got a lot of love for Bucks, but no, Bucks was over. Honestly,
Nah, Bucks is
it
good.
was me, Country, and Bucks. We was watching a rap battle. I didn't even got to pay for it too. That was crazy.
Yeah, you paid for it. Joe Budden versus Hollow the Don.
Yeah,
Oh gosh, I remember
that was
that
like
one.
early when I moved in here too. It's very
That
different
was
Yep,
now since you lived here. But
downtown. Yeah, that was
yep,
crazy. It was,
yep,
yeah. You had to pay for it. Yeah.
bro, I'm
yep.
telling you, my apartment when I first got, I was so proud of it. I was like, bro, I live downtown. I could
Mm-hmm.
overlook the city. I was like, man, I thought I had done it. Now
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to move. But yeah, no, that's
I've
I thought I
never
was
lived by myself. That's crazy.
yeah, man. All right,
I thought
well,
about that.
I've been on here
But
for an hour and a half. I feel like I've done my part on y'all podcast.
Oh,
yeah,
so the
so
bottle finally gone?
you
It's
can
finally
avoid
gone.
this all next year. Till
I
next
only
year.
got a little more. It's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna watch
Um,
television. I'm gonna
Okay,
watch Degrassi.
so real quick before you go, man.
I'm not picking the Chiefs. I'm picking the Chiefs. I'm gonna tell you right.
No,
I'm picking
no,
the Chiefs.
no, no. I'm not talking about a game pick. We already know we all picking the Chiefs, but I'm saying like,
Well, Country
how,
ain't never not picked against. He never picked against them.
but how many turnovers does Bo Nix have in him
That's
this
a good
Sunday?
question. That's a great question. One
I'll take it.
Oh,
fumble.
okay,
Look,
okay.
and it'll
That
be
might be all we
somebody like
need.
Noah Williams that'll get the pick too. It won't even be
Good one.
Trent McDuffie. It'll be Drew Twinkle will redeem himself by getting 2 interceptions this game.
Oh, you know what? Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you one Vegas. I've accumulated a lot of Vegas stories in my life. I go to Vegas kind of frequently, but I'll tell you one story before I get out of here.
Okay.
I forgot why I was there, but I was at Marquee, and it was this 21-year-old young lady. She was I don't remember her name actually. She was from Colorado Springs. I'm telling you, I remember her name. Country, I would tell you if I remember her name. So she was like, "Let's do a shot." I'm like,
You know what she
"Okay."
look like?
Yeah, she was like a blonde, skinny Caucasian ting.
Your normal blonde. Okay.
Relax, okay? You see, he made it racist. I didn't make it racist.
I didn't say nothing. We still need
Oh,
Right.
sponsorship.
somebody, a tailgater
Right.
said, when I start drinking, I start telling stories. So I'm gonna just tell you this.
Storyton
Yeah,
Harrison.
Storyton. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
Story to
I'm gonna grab
Harrison.
those stories. So we were drinking, we were taking shots, and we were like sitting down. I don't know how we were sitting down in the club. And she like put her legs on my legs, and we sitting there and we talking, we telling stories. I looked at her at the end of it and I was like, baby girl, this ain't gonna happen for you. So what do you mean? I was like, I just don't think it's gonna happen for you. I'm not confident. I don't feel it. You know what I didn't want? I didn't want to, hey, see that? I hear you like I'm young. I didn't want that. I didn't want that in my life even back then. I didn't want it. I didn't want it.
She was 21.
I don't care. I seem much older than her, and I didn't want it in my life.
I'm done, man. I'm done with you,
Hey,
man.
Dot, I hear you like I'm young.
She was she was
I'm
hitting you
done
with
with you, dog.
she was hitting you with
I can tell she was putting the moves on me. I felt like I was like, bro, I don't want it. No, thank you. I had to tell her no.
oh God.
That's my
well,
last
hey,
story for the day.
glad you said no.
Okay, here goes Charles. I
He
shouldn't have.
rejected the nice innocent girl from Colorado Springs.
She went to Colorado State. She was a political science major. She was a very nice young woman. I
I,
couldn't do it.
I had a Colorado joke, but I will keep that to myself.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Definitely keep that to yourself.
You know
Bucko.
what? We should do this again. Put me in for the playoffs. I don't know what round they'll be playing in, but put me in for the playoffs. I would love to be in.
John said your story was trash.
Sean
John
told
said
me
your
my
story
story
And
was
was terrible.
look who comes in 2
I've been
hours too
telling you the
late.
story. That's what happened. That's my life. That's what happened. I told her this ain't gonna happen for you. I'm not. I don't want to feel. John told me this
Wait a minute.
story is
How did she
terrible.
respond to that? Was she mad? She was upset?
No, she left. I felt like, you know what? It was like
That
I
sounds like a
saw.
drink to the face.
I sensed a lot of disappointment, and then she just like went off and kept working. Like she was like clearly trying to leave with somebody. I wasn't going for it. I didn't want no parts of it. I wasn't going to participate in
See
whatever
that?
she had going on. Whatever she had going on. I'm not. I actually have a rule. I don't listen to Kendrick at home. I have a no. This is a no Kendrick household.
I bet.
It's the no
That's the
Kendrick
rule of your
household.
household.
This is a no Kendrick
John,
household. I do not listen to
John.
Kendrick. You can ask anybody. I do not listen to Kendrick at home. I don't listen to
John,
Kendrick.
that is wild.
If he's on somewhere, bro, the crazy thing is I went to the Gen X or with that Grand National tour. I've never heard Gen X before. I've never listened to it.
What?
I've never heard it. I'm swear to God, I've never heard it.
I bet.
My son
I
knows
bet.
5 songs.
I've only heard the only songs I've heard off that album are Luther, TV Off, Squabble Up.
You've heard it then. Those are the 3 main songs.
And I heard that song. He sounds like Tupac. I've heard that. As long as I've heard, I haven't heard the whole thing.
Oh yeah, reincarnated. Yeah.
I'm not a huge Kendrick fan either way.
I don't listen
just don't
to.
like
I'm
Drake.
serious. I don't listen to. This is a no Kendrick. Don't turn Kendrick on in the house. I'll ask you to leave. Like, bro, don't listen to that around me, dog.
You a
Don't
Drake
listen to that
fan,
around
definitely.
me.
You definitely with the Drake smoke.
Bro, let me tell you. Okay, this is the last story. I promise, guys. Last story I'm gonna tell you. This is the last story I'm gonna tell you. I was so.
man.
I'm sure this last story. I promise, God. I promise, God. I promise.
Talk about scaring away the
promise.
hoes.
I country. I promise. The last story I'm gonna tell you. It's the last story.
Go ahead.
So I remember in our group chat. So Charles knows a lot of people in my group chat. Like I have a group chat I've had for like 16 years.
Yeah.
We was in a group chat.
I'm not in the group chat.
So the group chat was going crazy. So you remember Family Matters and Meet the Grams came out one night. I'm telling you, we going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The next morning, like Kendrick dropped again. I'm like, okay, so somebody post a link in there. I'm like, let me listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows I am team. I got an OVO sweater, dog. I am OVO. Dog, I've been to OVO Fest twice. I've been to Toronto twice. I love Drake. Bro, I heard that A minor line. I turned my phone off, dog. I turned it off in the middle of the song. Like, I honestly didn't finish Not Like Us till like a week later. I didn't hear the whole song. I heard the A minor and I was like, bro, this shit's over. I turned, I'm not joking. I turned my phone off. I don't want to, bro.
That's when the no Kendrick played in that house.
I turned it off. I turned it off. I turned it off. I turned it off for hours. I was like, bro, I'm not gonna let this. I'm not gonna let this ruin my day. I'm not gonna let this ruin my day. I'm not gonna let it ruin my day. That's the last story I got.
You gotta leave if you play that song.
I don't want to hear it. Don't play that song around me.
I had 2 different reactions to the same lyric. The first lyric was "fuck Jay-Z," and I was like, "Who's Jay-Z?" The first time I heard it. When Tupac said it, I was like, "Who's Jay-Z?" The next time I heard it was when Nas said it. I was like, "That son of a bitch." Fucking Nas. Took the Tupac "fuck Jay-Z" and made ether.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
it was over.
I'm out of here. I want to tell y'all, man, that I appreciate y'all boys. I appreciate Kingdom Kast. Chuck, me and you've been in it for, I don't know, 15 years, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Country, you know what? Next year, I promise you, hold me to this. I'm gonna make a donation to Kingdom Kast. I'm gonna pay for a microphone or something. I can pay for something. I'm gonna pay for something for the podcast. I support y'all. I want to see y'all boys win, man. I want to see y'all.
A microphone. We got 6 hosts, and you want 1 microphone.
I'm gonna pay for something, man. I'm gonna make a donation. I'm gonna write it off. I'm gonna write it off on my taxes. Like, hey, man, I'm gonna write it off.
I need mic arms. I don't need microphones.
I got a microphone myself. You know what I'm saying?
I promise you.
I sent C Dot hey,
He did. I
country,
remember he did that.
send me a list of the equipment that you need, and I sent a
Okay,
link
I'm
sheet.
telling you right now. I will send you $500 before next football season.
Oh, now D-Mac in here, bro. What's going
I'm
on?
telling you. I'm gonna
Hey,
send $500 to y'all podcast to promote or do something. You got my word. I will send you $500.
hey, I will send you. I'm gonna
Yeah.
send you I'm gonna send you a random reminder here and there. But you know,
I'm gonna do
salute.
it. So D-Mac, to be a friend of the show, you got to come on the show 3 times. 3 times is the rule to be a friend of the show.
All
So
right, we
you got to
need
be on the
one
show
more.
3 times.
Hey, do I need
So
to
2
call
more
Stack to get
times.
Kingdom Cast a party? Because y'all don't really invite content creators on.
I did. I don't mind, bro. Bro. At this point
You
in my
got a little
life,
power though. You got a little leeway. You've been there 15 years.
yeah, I don't know.
I thought he said.
I just want to do what I want to do. I just want
Hold
to
on,
do
hold
what
on. Did D-Mac do good though? I think D-Mac did
I thought
well.
D-Mac was great. I thought D-Mac was very solid.
Yeah, I thought D-Mac brought it, man.
I was happy for him. I hope y'all got more subscribers, man. I want to, bro. I'm telling
We
you,
got a few more.
when I was in college, I
We
used to
got a
do
couple
this.
followers though.
I can send you. I used to do this podcast when I was college. It was called the Big 12 Conference Call. And
I
like
remember
I
that.
found this website. Yeah. And I used to get people to come on there, man. So I just feel like it's my responsibility to, I don't know, give back, help out, whatever I can do, man. Like I want to see y'all win, especially black people in this space, man. I want to see y'all win. So
I
Because
told
look,
Carrington, let's start a network, Carrington. We can
I
start a
told you I wanted
network.
to. I
And
told
Carrington
Charles that
said,
I want to create like the
I
Bill
don't have the
Simmons
time. I
network.
don't have the time to do
I
such a
don't.
thing.
I don't.
I
Bro,
said,
I
I'll
just
run them up. I'll run it. Just put your
okay, I'm
name
serious.
on
Let's
it.
talk about it then. Let's talk about it. I'm happy to help you. I'll get a
because
sponsor too. I'm happy.
All right.
here's
And I need
here's my
D-Mac on
thing.
the show 2 times. And he got to move
Yeah,
back to Kansas City.
Okay, the
yeah.
next time we haven't. Okay, I love D-Mac. The next time he can come on, it's got to be like the All-Star break. We got to do it then. We got to do the All-Star break. We got to do the All-Star.
Oh,
We
man.
got to do the
See?
All-Star break.
Yeah. We just lost 50 subscribers
This
to the
dude
21
John,
year old
man. This dude
Vegas trip.
John.
Bro, I'm
But
telling
but
you, that girl, I
but
just
real,
couldn't
but,
do it, bro.
but real quick, man. I just want to say this, man. I mean, at this point in
Carrington,
my
like, let
life,
me leave.
at this point in my life, man, like, look, it's about the other guys, man. Like, I want D-Mac to get his shine. I want CJ, DG. It's about the other guys on the team now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, man, I want to help y'all win too, man. Whatever we can do, man.
Oh,
My boss,
Carrington.
my boss tells me you can never do a bad 5 minutes. So if I can get that 5 minutes to y'all, man, I'm happy to do it. So
All right. Well,
mhm.
hook me up with Spec then.
okay, I'm just telling you, I don't want you to ask like, hey, Super Bowl week. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. You're not getting Super Bowl week,
Why are you
but you can
still?
get like you know July 11th. I'm happy. Hey, I'll give Kingdom Cast another look. I'll give y'all a June 11th. Y'all
Hey,
get like
man, look.
a July
Just
13th.
because
It's slow.
I booked Aaron Ladd and C Dot on the same day it doesn't make me a bad person. I was ambitious.
Oh, I feel
I
you.
was
I love Aaron
ambitious.
Ladd. That's my brother. So yeah, man. I'm about to get off
Aaron,
here. Y'all
Aaron
about
could
to
not
get.
do the show at any other time. I had to take him when I could.
I love
So
Aaron. Y'all about to get me in trouble. So I'm about to get out of here. Please don't clip any of this that I said. I hope this like erases like Infector Gadget. So I'm out of here. I appreciate y'all. Special thanks to everybody listening to Kingdom Cast. Download Kingdom Cast. Follow it on YouTube. Subscribe to it on YouTube. Stop by Wings and Things. I have a Charles bobblehead doll at my office. I can show it to y'all tomorrow. Charles is a good person. Country, he's okay. I got a lot of respect for D-Mac. Honestly, I probably talk to Boog the most out of all of y'all. Me and Boog
that's
kind of
what's wrong
message
with
regularly.
you. That's
Yeah.
what's wrong with you.
So
Nobody talks to you.
I'm actually going down to San Antonio for that Lamar Roach fight. I'm going down there for the Roach and Pitbull fight. I'm going down there. So I was talking to Boog about it.
You know, Boogie just think I'm a casual anyway. So
Yeah, I got a setup in Vegas, so we should do a Kingdom Cast from Vegas and we can go to one of the fights.
I've been trying
That'll
to get
be the
Boogie to do
time.
a boxing
Hey, that'll be
podcast.
fire. That'll be fire.
Charles, how long have I been getting Boogie to do a boxing podcast?
I told
For
Boogie.
for a good minute.
I
For a
told
good
I,
minute.
Boogie.
I
I
said,
told
bro, you don't
Boogie if
even
he
have to do
started.
it every week. You can just do it when the fight happens. And he said, nah, man, I'm cool. You know that
I
talking
told
shit. That's for you, country. I don't do
I
all that
told
talking shit.
I told Boogie I would help fund it for him. I was like, bro, I was like, I can get you to the fight. So I've been to in the last year. I went to the Pacquiao fight against Barrios. I went to Benavidez. I went to Canelo Crawford.
Hey, you want to know what's crazy?
He better not be
I,
commenting either.
I actually ran into Nick Wright at Hollywood Casino for the Canelo
Oh,
Crawford fight.
I gotta tell you this. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Him and Danny
I bought,
Parkins.
I bought Boogie 2 T-shirts from the Benavidez fight. He never paid me for the T-shirts, bro.
He never
Dang, that's crazy.
That's
That's
crazy,
crazy,
bro.
Bug. That's crazy work, man.
I can
Pay
show you the
my
thing.
man
He
his
texts
money,
me.
dog.
He
That's
texts me. He
nasty.
texts
No,
me.
hold on,
He
hold on.
texts me what
That's
size he
nasty
wanted.
work,
I ain't
buddy.
never got
That's
it. Yeah,
nasty.
it's crazy.
That's nasty,
Bro,
bro.
He owed
Pay
me.
that man
He
his
owed
money.
me. He owed me $45, man. So this is the thing.
dang, Bug.
I bought Boogie a authentic shirt, and then I bought him one of the bootleg. You know, I always got the bootleg man outside. I
He
bought him
got
the
him. He
bootleg.
got him the Whitney Hutton.
He said around the corner. He said
Okay,
he
all
bought
right.
for
I
somebody around
promise
the
you.
corner.
Okay, I promise you. This is the last story I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna disconnect the call after this story. So
That man got stories for days.
I was leaving the Benavidez fight when I found out about the Luka Doncic trade. I was leaving the
Oh
Benavidez fight.
Lord. Yeah.
So I swear to God, so if you ever been to T-Mobile Arena, it's kind of like how Sprint Center is. There's like an escalator that takes you downstairs.
Mhm.
I'm riding down the escalator. This dude, I don't know who he is. He was like, yo, Luka Doncic got traded to the Lakers. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. What are you talking about? I swear to God, I said that to him. What are you talking about, man? And he was like, bro, I swear. So he shows me a meme. You know, it's like a graphic somebody made. And I was like, bro, I don't give a fuck about that, dog. If this, I swear, I'm telling you exactly what I said. I
I
said,
kind
bro,
of had that
if
same reaction. I ain't gonna hold you.
I was like, show this to me on Sham's page. If it didn't come from Shams, I don't believe it. Twitter was down. I was like, bro, if you don't get away from me, dog. So he's like, bro, I swear. He was like ready to fight me. Like, I swear I wouldn't lie to you. I never met this dude before. He's like, bro, I swear. I'm like, all right, cool. So I sit there. I'm standing there. We leaving the fight. You know, like I don't know. A fight let out is different. It's crazy. It's hard to explain if you ain't never been to one of these before. So we there, and he was like, so then he eventually gets Twitter to work, and I see the trade, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I tell somebody else. This person starts cursing at me like I was cursing at the other dude. And it's like, I'm like, I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't lie to you. They traded him. They traded him. And then I pull it up on my phone, and I'm like, literally, it's like me and like 20 people in the. I'm telling you, we are all having this. Like, how do they do this? How do they do this? So no, I found out Luka Doncic got traded. I was leaving the Benavidez fight. And then literally, I swear to God to you, the reason I'm telling you this story is literally when I walked out of there, I bought Boogie 2 t-shirts and I've never got the money for those t-shirts. I swear to God.
Boogie.
Literally, I swear to you. Literally after finding out about the Luka trade, Boogie, I can show you the text. He told me what size he needed. I bought him the 2 shirts. I've never
Small.
got the money. I've never got the
Too
money for
small.
that month for that I bought them.
Bug is
Too
shameful.
small.
Bug, you shameful for that,
Two
dog.
smalls is crazy.
Two balls is nuts, dog.
Two smalls. All right,
Boogie.
man. I'm
Pay
about to
that
get off
man his
here.
money. Pay him
I'm
his
about to get
money.
off here, man. I appreciate y'all for this, man.
All right,
Thank you,
C-Dot.
bro.
Take it easy, man. Oh, man, that was C-Dot, man. Woo, we been
Good
on this
guy.
motherfucker over 2 hours. God damn. All right.
Yeah, this show barely talked about the Denver game.
Right. So let's go and get to the Denver game before we wrap things up,
Man,
man.
we talked about the Denver game. We've been on here for 2.5 hours.
This gonna be a quick one, man, because the key to this one, man, is of course
We
control
can't
time.
lose.
I mean, yeah, obviously, but control time possession, obviously. Win the turnover battle, obviously, those are obvious keys. But another thing another thing that I gotta point out is this officiating crew they got for this week. They're very cognizant of defense or holding. You know what I'm saying? They're very cognizant of defense or holding and pass interference. So our secondary, gotta be aware of how handsy they can
Our
possibly be.
secondary.
You know what I'm saying? But Denver, on the other hand, they should be just as concerned. You know what I'm saying? Because what if they pass rush doesn't have the success that they've been having all season long? That could be an issue for them. Because Patrick Mahomes got all the time in the world to scan the field, but we got to run the football. If we run the football effectively, it's gonna open up everything in the pass game. We give every room.
Man, it's gonna be ugly, man, but we gotta win this game. We have no choice. We have our back against the wall. We have no
Yeah,
choice but to win this game.
it's gonna be
I
first
don't
to
care
it's gonna.
by hook, crook. I don't care. Just
He
win the
said by
game.
hook or
Just
crook.
win
He
the
said the
game.
refs could cheat too. That's crazy.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what favors you have to call in or what pitchers you have to expose. Just win the game. that's all. We just need to win 2 of the next 3. I don't
Basically,
really care about. I going into this season, I wanted to beat Dallas. I could give a damn about beat Dallas. If they beat
why are we
Denver
talking
and the
Dallas?
Colts, I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't even care about beating Dallas on Thanksgiving. It ain't gonna even phase me.
Yeah, so
But
like at the end of the day, bro, like I think it's first to 20. The first one to get
first,
the 20 points, if that, they'll probably win this game.
I just don't want to be cruising up 21-8, and then Denver starts mounting this comeback in the fourth quarter. That'll piss me all the way off.
Yeah, because they have been a four-quarter team. And look, I've been telling people this for weeks. They luck is eventually gonna run out. They can't keep going like this because we was winning games like this last year in a similar way. And then eventually the Super Bowl happened. But it's gonna eventually run out for Denver at some
Yeah.
point. And I think
Well,
this
let it run
weekend is
out
gonna be
this
the
week.
start of it.
Oh man.
Yeah, you cook out here. So
Yeah, we could.
yeah, so at the end of the day, man, just to wrap things up, man, Bink, man, you saw that Bink got released. How quick did the Chiefs bring him in?
However long it take them to get out the waiver wire, we all good. I doubt anybody claims him. Somebody claimed him last time, right? Well, he
Yeah,
got traded to Jacksonville, so
yeah, he got traded.
man,
Norman's already paid the tab,
I
so
definitely will welcome him back. You know, he knows the system. Chris Jones asked for him, so I don't think that was a coincidence. So we'll see you in 48 hours, bud. Come
yeah,
on. Hey, as soon as you land down, holla at your boy. We can go to LC's, get some burn-ins on me, bro.
yeah, because
As soon as you land, hit your boy up.
Chris got his wish the first time. He may get his wish again. Because
Chris
he,
is just
he could
as
definitely
powerful.
use the help. He could definitely use the help because right now he only got 2 sacks on the year. The contract is the contract. You expect more production out of somebody like that who's getting paid top 5 money defensively, but the rest of that defensive line is just underwhelming. You know what I'm saying? Like George, he really should. Like we've been saying this, George should have more sacks than what he's had currently.
It's
Um,
it's it's almost time for George to hit that. He need that fire. This
right.
is his turn up time. He usually start turning up around week 10, week
Yeah.
11. So
Charles Omenihu off the bye now. We should expect a little more out of you in this stretch too.
yes, sir.
Mike Dana, whatever we get out of Mike Dana is
Shout
whatever.
out,
So,
shout out to my boy Harrison Bucker who successfully removed himself off of the list. We salute you, Harrison Bucker.
so
You,
is anybody on the list for this week, or are you good?
um, unfortunately, Charles is still on the list. Matt Nagy's on the list this week. I know that makes you happy, Matt Nagy. Hey, get that game planning together, brother. You got to get that game plan together. Don't give me that Buffalo residual. I don't want none of that. Leave that alone. So we'll put Matt Nagy on the list just to make Charles happy.
All right. Well, we've been at this thing for 2 hours, man. Because
Yeah.
so
Shout out
let's
to
go.
C Dot.
Yeah, shout out to C-Dot. Let's go and get to the sponsor and get up out of here, man. Shout out to the good people Underdog Fantasy. Use that promo code KingdomCast, all in one word, to sign up. You download it on Apple Store or Google Play. If you want to try it out, for new users, bet
New
$5.
users.
For new users, bet $5, get up to $50 in bonus credits when you sign up. So
Yeah.
again, use that promo code KingdomCast, all in one word, to sign up.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We gonna see y'all win or lose. We'll see y'all after the game. We need to win.
So
Yes, sir. Let's get out of here, man. I'm hungry.
yeah, for sure. It's time to start getting ready for work, get ready for bed, and get up for work. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Shout out to Carrington for his million, billion, gazillion stories for the night. So
Storrington Harris.
he a storyteller, man.
Yeah,
A
you
true
think he Ali
storyteller.
Sadiq or something?
Right.
I
So yeah,
went to Ali
don't
Sadiq show last Saturday. Hilarious, dude is hilarious, bro. It was fun.
okay.
All
Well, I'm
right,
gonna
we
have to
losing
check it
people, so
out.
let's go. Let's get out of here.
Right. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share our social media platforms. You watch us on Twitter. Please hit the retweet and like button. Share to everybody that you know. Till the next one, we out, Chiefs Kingdom.